everybody.
What?
I'm so happy to be back here. This is the best time of my week. I am looking forward to showing you guys so many things. Today is dress week, and I am wearing a dress that has been on our mannequin.
A dress?
This is a
wow.
sculptural tunic dress. I am wearing it with my Casbah pants and my Ritzy tank, and it is a sheer fabric. And how has this not sold? I just had to show it to you guys first. So it is absolutely stunning. It's grays and blacks, and it's actually gray, black, and pale gray. It's not like a white.
I will say.
But it is a fabulous piece. So this one is a sculptural tunic dress. And my goal for today is to show you dresses, different types of dresses and longer tunics. So I think the styles we chose were the midi length caftan, the boxy baby doll dress, this one, which is a sculptural tunic dress, and
self pocket dresses.
Yes.
And maxi caftans.
Yes. So longer pieces. And what we wanted to show you today was how they look with two styles that let me back up a little bit. There is a brand out of Canada called Blue Sky Clothing. They are a Canadian brand who create comfortable, easy to wear clothing out of bamboo. And we carry a few of their pieces that are their best sellers. So from their collections, we wanted to show you today the Mina Dress, which I honestly believe every woman needs to have. Like, I'm not even just saying that. I feel like every woman must have this dress. And then the Galeen pants, which I've shown you before with the Ritzy tank, except they've just come out with a shorter version of the Galeen pants. So I got the sets in olive because I think that olive is just one of those colors that's really easy to work into your wardrobe. So I'm going to be showing you that today as well, which means I will be ducking in and out of the change room. And Shefali, you may not know this, but you're going to have to entertain.
No way.
Yeah.
I love entertaining.
So let me start with the sculptural tunic dress. So for those of you who don't know, the sculptural tunic dress was designed to fit up here to about a size 12, 14 max. The sleeves are a little more narrow, and then there's all kinds of room for your hips. So this style was created as if you are a pear-shaped person, this is a great dress for you. So it's got these beautiful sculptural little seams in it, which is what gives the body to the skirt, and you can wear it either side to the front. As you can see, I've paired it with pants. It also looks really great when you're traveling to pair it with. Did we forget to grab a Mina dress? Oh, I have a Mina dress.
No, yeah, you had the Mina dress.
I have Mina dress. So this is my personal Mina dress.
What size do you wear, Priya?
That's a very good question. In the Mina dress, I wear a medium. So I would normally pair. Should I just go put on my Mina dress?
Yeah, I feel like you should.
That means you get to entertain.
Oh, yay!
So you can maybe spend a minute talking about the difference between the Galeen pant and the Galeen cropped pant.
The capri pants.
The capri pant.
I would love
And I'm going to go put on my Mina dress.
Oh my gosh, intermission!
So early in the game, too. Okay, give me 1 second.
Hi guys, as you know, welcome to the show. Happy Friday. As you know, I am the one who sits at the side here and replies to all your comments and your questions while Priya is trying on her little Mina dress, which is something that we carry in store, the MINA bamboo Mina dress. I'm going to show you guys two of our newest pants. So we've had the Galeen pant from Blue Sky for quite some time now. It is a staple. It's so comfortable. It has pockets. It has pockets, and they're really great. They come with a yoga waistband, as you can see right here. And they're really, 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 really comfortable. And they go up to a size 3X in store, which is what we carry. We now started carrying the capri version. So this is the Galeen capri. It's that wide leg, 100% bamboo pants, Canadian made, with that yoga waistband. And we know that for some people, a capri might be a bit too much. You know, it might be too short, especially if you have a longer inseam. But I will say, if you're someone who likes a capri and you're looking for something comfortable, this is the way to go. As you know, we carry a bunch of capri pants, but these are amazing and we love them. All right, back to the main show.
Pretending that I'm not wearing anything underneath, but I am. I am wearing the dress that I said everybody needs to own. So this is the Mina slip dress. It does not have pockets. It's made out of bamboo. It's extraordinarily stretchy. So, and because it's bamboo, it's moisture wicking and temperature regulating. We love this dress for travel. First of all, it's a great slip so that you can wear sheer fabrics and not have to worry about showing off anything underneath here. We also like that if you need to shorten it for something, it's really easy to like take a little section and tuck it up into your bra. And if you want to wear the bottom half as a skirt and the top half, like cover the top half with a blouse, it also works really well. You would think I would just have one ready, but I don't. But if I wanted to, for example, I could just wear something like this on top, wear this as a skirt on the bottom. So again, a really great travel piece. And I know that there are some people who swear by them to sleep in. So Canadian made brand, it's called Blue Sky, and it is the essential dress. So I'm now going to try on, please ignore my chunky shoes. Imagine I'm wearing lovely sandals because this dress is a dress style that I take with me, and I tend to really lean towards wearing it when I'm traveling because I'll just wear something like the Mina Dress underneath, throw this on top, and it's just a really pretty easy style for travel.
That is so cute. You couldn't even tell you're wearing something underneath. It just looks like the dress has a layer.
Yeah, it's really, really easy, and I think that it's...
Oh, bless you! Bless you.
Well, thank you. So
They
glad
come
we
in
could all
threes,
share that together.
guys.
Excuse me. Oh, it's gonna happen again.
All right, so while Priya is dealing with her sniffles, Anita
sorry.
Reese asked, does the Mina dress come in a white or light color?
No, it doesn't. That's a really good question, and I checked. So currently they have the Mina dress in a really, really, really vivid bright red. And they're clearing out that color. I thought it was just a little too overstated to be worn as an underpinning. So I didn't get it, but I have told them that that our customers would like to see it in some more neutrals because it is just such a great dress. And I think having it in cream or even a skin tone would be divine. So we just got a new shipment in, so we should have sizes. If we don't have your size, message us because it's not hard for us to get more. But this is the Mina dress paired with the sculptural tunic dress. And in case you're wondering, the number on this one is...
It is PRG4089. And Jane, it is a sculptural tunic dress. It is not a self pocket.
It is not a self pocket. And which means it's a little smaller through the top. Another thing, we've had customers come in the store and people have been asking about their wabi-sabi pieces. And as we all know, wabi-sabi pieces are non-refundable. But what we've been recommending to people is if you have not joined the swap and sell group yet, I highly recommend. So you can get to it from our website. If you go in the menu, there's like a section that says sale, click on sale, and there's a link there to the shop and sell Facebook group. And it is not run by us, we moderate it, we administrate it, but really it's just relationships that you make with other people who own Sorry Not Sorry, and it's worked wonders for people who are, who thought, oh, I really love this color, but now I understand that this color suits me better. Or, I bought this piece, it's wabi-sabi, it's beautiful, but it's not my style, so I'd like to be able to swap it with someone or sell it to someone so I could use the money to buy something else. So do consider joining that group. It's kind of a fun place to meet people too. So the swap and sell group in the menu under sale. Okay, so here is another sculptural tunic dress. And this one's so sweet.
What's the level of softness?
The level of softness on this one, it is a crepe silk, so it's softer than a georgette would be, and it is butter. This is one of those ones that you could just roll up into nothing. It's so soft. And the color is, I think you can see it actually quite clearly. It's kind of like an olive green, but then it has these beautiful black accents, which means you can kind of pair it with anything. The other nice thing about this dress being in a crepe is that you don't have to wear a Mina dress underneath it. If you are traveling into a warm climate, you can just wear a bra and underwear. Right?
That's true. And speaking of sculpturals, J.Lynn65 says, received my sculptural tunic dress today. I adore it!
Yay! And actually we've been getting a lot of messages lately from people who have not shopped with us before, who've been receiving their first pieces, and they're like, holy moly, I had no idea the silk was going to be that beautiful.
And Margot. Hi, Margot.
Hi, Margot.
Nice
Welcome
to see you
back.
again. She said, I wore my Mina dress every day on my trip with various silk over top.
Yeah, it's like I wasn't kidding when I said everybody should own one. It's just one of those pieces that you're gonna have it in your closet and you're gonna reach for it all the time, and that's kind of the dream.
Yeah.
Right? So these are the pants that Shefali was telling you about. They're kind of an olive color as well. So I thought it might be fun. But first, I'm gonna try the gaming pants. Am I? What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna do,
I don't
Priya?
know. I don't know.
You
Do
know,
I want to put this on yet? No.
I was gonna say there are some sets that I did create. A lot of them are dresses.
So maybe we'll just leave this on for now. Okay, that's the plan.
We're doing very impromptu work here today,
Yeah,
guys.
we did a lot of sorting, but it seems as soon as the camera goes on, I'm like,
Throws it
plans,
in.
what
Who
plans?
knows?
Who needs plans? So maybe I will put this, the ones I've tried, over here.
Thank you to all our friends who are
Yes,
joining.
it's so nice to have you guys join. The one thing about having this setup that we have here is that I can't see your comments or your names anymore.
So it's just me, guys.
So usually I'm like, oh, hi. I can't. So that's your job.
Yes, now that's my job.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I let her know every single time.
Okay, so this.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is another piece that you could wear a Mina dress underneath if you wanted, but this one is a crepe silk. It is our Maxi caftan, and fun fact, thought it was inside out, but it's not. It's just the strings were so perfectly matched. So as I've mentioned before, and I want to give a shout out to Jackie Newell if she's there.
Yes, she is.
Oh,
hey,
hi,
Jackie.
So I took your advice. I spoke with India and I said when they're taking pictures of the Maxi caftans, can they please do one picture with it just like this,
Yeah.
so you can really see the pattern, and then a second picture with it done up just so you can see how
Wow,
it looks.
Jackie's so smart.
Honestly.
And Jane Armstrong says, hey, still in Florida. And Jane Burns, the lovely customer who came in
Yes.
store. Hi, Jane. She
Hi,
said,
Jane.
Shefali, I'm thinking I would take an XL in the Mina dress.
So I am generally an XL in tops. Okay, so here's the thing. I am a pear shape. So on the bottom, I'm definitely an XL in regular clothing. In the top, I'm somewhere between a large and an extra large, just because I have so much more going on right here than I have going on here. So the reason I share that is that when I wear the Mina dress, it is extraordinarily generous through here. Like I could fit a whole second one of myself down here. So the place where you really need to consider the measurement is through the top.
Yeah, the bust area.
But it's also extraordinarily stretchy. So my thought would be you can generally go down one size from what you normally wear on top.
Okay.
Yes. Unless you're somebody who's like very pear-shaped and you need a lot of space down there, in which case maybe just go with the same size you normally wear. I hope that answers your question.
And Jane says, I have both. I'm not sure. Do you have both sizes, Jane? Just let me know.
Yeah, and we do have the measurements on the site.
Yes.
But the measurements that really matter for the Mina dress are the bust, even though it is really stretchy. I'll show you guys when I take this off. So this is a Maxi caftan. It is a crepe silk. The softness level is a 9, maybe
Ooh,
even
a
a 10.
9.
9 or 10.
I know, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. When I pulled this
Yeah.
one, I was like, this is napping.
And here you guys can see the colors.
Yes,
So
beautiful.
pretty.
And would you say that this is kind of a green or yellow? I feel like in some of the cameras, it's pulling more of a green.
It's a chartreuse.
Yeah.
It is a brownie chartreuse. And I think the reason that it's pulling both colors, because it kind of does have both colors in it, see? But it looks amazing with these other colors. Look at that. Like I see this with denim. You could even wear denim something underneath that. And so this one being a crepe silk, you don't really need to wear anything under it, which is great for travel. Be great as a bathing suit cover up.
Yes, for
And then
sure.
you can do lots of little fun things with these ends down here.
Yeah,
if
so
you
we
want.
just filmed a styling video of Priya and Mira showing off how they style the maxi caftans, and Priya did a lot of little tricks to show how you can make it different. I also wanted to say we're getting some cross messaging on platforms. So I
Thank you for
think
joining,
Jane
everybody.
Burns, Cleo on Instagram saw your comment or heard your comment when I said it and said, I have both sizes as well. I am more of a plus, 1X, and I take a large. And Margot
Okay,
says,
so see?
yeah. And Margot said, or if you need to skim over the tummy, get a bigger size.
Yes, that is absolutely true. And it's just so stretchy. So here I just wanted to show you, I took the maxi caftan and I tied little knots at the bottom, and you can do that, or you can even do like a little gather here and then put some sort of a rubber band or something around it. So there's lots of ways you can adjust the length if you don't want it full length all the time.
I think that's really sweet though, with the little bit of the Mina poking out
Yeah.
and the bows everywhere. Yeah. Very quirky.
It is, it's cute, right? It's very artsy.
I find that when you tied it all around, it gave more of a parachute effect.
It did, yeah. And then if I were to open this all the way up, here, I think that gives you a whole other set of options too, right? Because now it's almost like a caftan, like a midi-length caftan.
Exactly.
Yeah, but longer. So it's a really sweet piece. I think it's great for travel as well. So guys, I'm toying with the idea of going to South Korea. For no good reason at all, except that I have a friend who said, I'm going to South Korea. And I said, I could go to South Korea. So now I don't know if it's going to happen.
Has anyone been to South Korea? Let us know.
Yeah, and then so of course I went on to ChatGPT because I'm like, well, she's leaving in just a few weeks. I definitely don't have time to plan anything. And then I went on to ChatGPT and I wrote, plan a 4-day stay in Seoul with a focus on history, culture, and fashion, and include a bus tour of the city. And didn't it come up with the most amazing 4-day itinerary for me? So I'm like, okay, well, there goes that excuse. Yeah, I don't think I'm going. But it was interesting to imagine packing, because their weather is kind of very much like our weather.
Yeah, so actually, Marco has a few comments. She said, I styled my maxi captain with a martini, with the martini emoji, and the Mina dress.
Yes.
And actually, Heather said South Korea is fun, and Margo said, yes, I have been to South Korea many times.
Oh my gosh,
Please
see?
tell us your experience. And Jane said, not a bit too close to North Korea for me.
Well, and that was what my husband said, because he, first of all, does not want to come with me. I'm like, let's go to South Korea. It's like, not a chance. So, because there are many countries where he's like, that seems too close to
something very
something
dangerous,
horrible that's
yeah.
happening in the world. He won't even go to the States.
You know what? I agree with that.
But lately, I also have not been going to the States.
Yes.
But
yeah.
I have to get over that. Yeah. I think I'm still just reeling from COVID.
Everything.
Yeah, I think all of that just happened at the same time. Okay, so here you go. Super cute. Love this one. The silk on this is also butter soft. And look at the fun little polka dots there.
So pretty.
There we go. Or do you blame them a little bit?
No, she doesn't blame him one bit.
Yeah. No, he's very, very protective of us. He's like, don't go anywhere where there's danger. I'm like, there's literally danger here in
There's
Hamilton.
danger in the store.
Right out there. But yeah, I think it would be fun. And
I think
my
so, too.
daughter Mira is into K-pop and
Like all the young kids
and
these
like
days.
all the young kids. And then every time I mention that I'm thinking of going to South Korea, somebody says something about face skincare.
As I
Literally
did as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody. So this is a baby doll dress. Again, I don't know how this one has it sold. On the softness scale out of 10, this one's an 11.
Ooh.
Like, it could not be more soft. It's like a washed silk. It's that soft.
Yeah. And would you say that this is a blue or a black? Because it does look blue.
I think you could possibly pair it with blue, but it is actually a very deep charcoal. And this would be a great piece to use with your pop of red lipstick, right?
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying my red lipstick.
Ooh. Jane said, ooh, I didn't try that one on. And Margaret actually said, you have to go to a public bathhouse for a body scrub and to a tea house where the fish clean your feet. That sounds very delightful.
God, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So yes, the ChatGPT also did add that to my itinerary.
Fun.
And then it said that I had to spend an afternoon at a Korean spa. I love this. I love this so much. I feel like it needs a pop of something.
Well, you need that pop of red, right? You could always do this.
You know, Susie Blue has not made a really great red necklace in a long time. Susie Blue, if you're watching, it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Or this one. I think this totally works a bit better.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little too vivid. But honestly, I feel like $1 million in this dress. It's so soft. And this one, I would not pair with the Mina dress, only because my skin deserves to feel the silk.
I kind of agree.
Absolutely everywhere. Yeah, tonally that works a lot better.
Or even this one, I was thinking, but it just.
I feel like this one's brighter.
Yeah.
And then because it's kind of got the warmer colors, or I mean the warmer colors, like I feel like this would be amazing with a pair of caftan pants.
I think so too.
Which I did wear today. It's what, +2 here in Toronto, Hamilton?
Hamilton area, yeah.
So even though my casual pants are technically light linen, I was perfectly comfortable wearing them out.
I was gonna say, I have seen the Bryn Walker is pretty good for this type of weather.
It really is.
You could just add stockings underneath
Exactly.
and you're good.
And I did do that. I bought a pair of stockings, the ones that go over the knee, because I don't like being all bound up through here. And if I have to wear tights, then that's just a lot of
There's a lot
cinching
going on.
on here. But I find that socks that come up to here solve a lot of that problem.
Yeah. And Anita asks, what color is the light part of that dress? And Jane asks what the number is.
Okay, so the light part of this dress is various shades of oatmeal. If you were to look at a bowl of oatmeal and deconstruct all the colors you saw in that bowl of oatmeal, you'd be looking at these colors. It is not green. It is definitely, and there's no yellow in it either. It is oatmeal colored. But dark oatmeal, light oatmeal, all the different oatmeals.
So super cooked, not so cooked.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Natural grain oatmeal, not so natural grain processed oatmeal. Yeah.
All
the
of
fun
those.
ones.
All
But
the
very
fun ones.
beautiful versions of oatmeal.
Yes, lovely oatmeal.
Yeah. What's the code for it, by the way?
Yeah, that's a good question. PRO.
Do you want me to read it? All right, guys. It is so it's PRC 2887. It's one of our named ones, which we haven't done in a while. It's called Tina Heim Wetscher. So it's
So maybe
PRC.
type in Tina.
PRC 2887. Don't worry, Jane. I am sending you a comment of what it is.
I do love this one.
And Corey actually says, I wore my casual pants the other day too.
Yeah.
Hi, Corey.
I find that I can't think of a good reason not to wear them.
I mean, they do go with everything you own.
They do.
Yeah.
They 100% do. And I find in winter, like I'll wear my casual pants and then I wear the Georgia top, which is the long sleeve top by Terrera. And then if it's a little colder, I'll wear the long socks or I'll wear boots. But it just feels right in this weather. And then I have a long coat too. Like
I was gonna say your coats are pretty fabulous. I feel like if you're cold, you just put one of them on, you're
just
good
put
to
one
go.
on. But how is it any different than if you're wearing like a winter skirt, which would come to about here too, right?
I feel like that's just marketing.
It is. That's what I was just going to get to. Is that just marketing? If somebody says you can't wear a dark toned light linen in the winter, it's because they just want you to buy
Sell
the
something
things.
else. Yeah.
And I do own some of the heavy linen from Bryn Walker,
Mhm.
and I feel like I don't wear it very much.
Because it's heavy on the body,
Because
right?
it's heavy,
Yeah.
and I get warm.
Yeah. So Marilyn says, love that baby doll on you. Colors are fabulous.
The
Thank
colors
you, Marilyn.
are fabulous. So this here is another baby doll. Now this one is sheer, so I'm glad that I'm going to be able to show you how the sheer looks with this dress. And what I wanted to show you as well, let me hang this guy up, was I wanted to show you how loose it is. So this is where the elastic actually comes like this here, but it's very stretchy. Like there's that much more room. So,
Wow.
yeah. And the fabric itself is also really stretchy. So there's a lot of space in this dress. But like Margot said, if you want it to skim, then you might want to go true to size or one size up.
Yeah.
And then the straps are adjustable as well.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah.
Which helps with all of that.
All of this area.
So this one is a sheer baby doll dress. And I do spend a lot of my summer in the baby dolls.
She does, guys. Yeah. Especially when it gets real hot in here.
Yeah. So, love the color on this. Love the stripe. So that's an indigo periwinkle-y color in there. It has pockets, which is kind of fun. I feel like it's missing a statement jewelry piece.
I was
This guy?
gonna say, I was thinking that one at first. Maybe try it and then we'll go from there. It's definitely I mean, it does work. I don't think it's the
I just
best
don't love
choice.
it.
Yeah.
No, I feel like we could do better.
Let me go on a little
So we've been
adventure.
talking a lot about, I have this necklace. So we've been talking a lot about the Together We Can necklace. If you are looking for a gift for your girlfriends or your daughters or your daughters-in-law and you wanted to get them something for Valentine's Day, I wear this all the time and I have access to a lot of jewelry.
Yes, guys, a lot.
A lot. But what I like is it's just the right weight. It falls in just the right spot. It gives you that those lines that help draw the eye up without being kind of in your face. So if you're looking for a gift, the good thing about it, in addition to it being super cool, it's made out of reused padlocks, and it's made by artisans in Kenya, and Uganda, or just Kenya?
No, it's in Kenya. It's in the slums of Kenya. Yeah,
Right.
in the Kibera slums. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. And so $5 from the sale of every necklace goes to an artisan fund through the maker, which is Shop Just One, and then $10 from every necklace goes to Zonta Hamilton to help with different efforts around the city for families around food, actually. And then the rest is just the cost of production.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so this goes back.
So guys, while we were actually getting the necklaces out, one of the artisans that Shop One was working with actually had to go to the hospital for an illness, and because of the
Yes.
purchases of the necklaces, we were actually able to pay for his medical bills.
Yeah, because he actually needed more medical care, and they didn't have enough money for more medical care, so they were going to just send him out of the hospital, and that's where the artisan fund came in, and
Literally swooped him and
yeah,
saved him.
so Krista was able to say, no, we have money. So actually, yeah, this is a great piece with it, and this one has matching earrings too.
Yes, it does. I was not able to find them, but they are there on the website.
I feel like I really want to change my shoes. I'll do it soon.
Yes.
Do it soon.
And then there is this bracelet, but I don't think it's the right shade of blue.
But it's not the wrong shade of blue. Yeah.
I feel like you need white accents for that. Yeah. Or how about these?
Oh yeah, those are sweet.
So these are the IC bracelets by Alive Intentions. We've been working with Franca for a really long time.
Years and years and years. Yeah, I kind of like it with the layered bracelet look. That's sweet. Yeah. I'll have to remember to add these. Later. I'll give those to you. Okay, so this is a baby doll dress. It's sheer. You can tell it's sheer because can you see how through there you can see what's behind me? But what's nice about this sheer fabric is it doesn't show everything. It just shows that there is a delineation between where your body ends and
A delineation.
a delineation. And then wearing one of these underneath, because it's moisture wicking, temperature regulating, and quite light, you don't feel any weight from wearing it, which is one of the reasons I love it so much for travel. It's like the perfect underpinning for travel.
I was gonna say, because you can easily wear that onto the plane.
Yeah.
Maybe pair it with something to make you warm.
Pants.
Yeah, and then that's pretty much the main underpinnings you have for your closet. Take a bunch of silks in your carry-on, you're good to go.
Yeah. Easy. Easy, easy. Okay.
So I do have a question, Priya.
Yeah.
If you didn't have the option to impromptu travel to Korea, what is a place that you would like to magically go and travel to? You've seen online, you've gone, oh my god, this place is so beautiful. Who knows if it actually looks like this, but I have to check it out.
So I would say it would be any of I want to see Japan, China, and Korea for the fabrics and the colors and the temples. Like, and the embroidery work. Like, coming from India, I've seen a lot of embroidery work, but there's something about the Asian motifs that are just stunning.
It's also really cool to see how like more South Asian and East Asian art has kind of intermixed, especially in countries like Malaysia and Singapore and Thailand. So when you see that, you can also see how these type of fabrics and how these designs have kind of integrated with each other throughout these different areas. So it is really cool that way.
It is really cool that way. Where would you go, Shafali?
My friend is from Malaysia, my really good friend Crystal, and I was telling her since my family is from Sri Lanka, we should do a tour of that area where we'd go to Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, and then Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love
So
to do
that was the other thing that when I started thinking about going to South Korea, I'm like, well, it's actually so close to India, and it's so close to Malaysia.
So true.
So if I'm going to go all the way out there, I should probably do the whole thing.
right?
And then that's not just a getaway. Okay, so this one again is, oh my gosh, that's purple. Did you know that?
Yeah, I was telling you about that. I think you were so distracted by getting stuff onto the website.
Yes, I was. Look at the purple on that. That's gorgeous.
I know, it's beautiful.
And you could probably wear this with denim capris. If
I
you
feel like
wanted.
you could, yeah.
I can honestly say I was not aware of that purple. Is it the back too? Oh, what's going on there?
Oh, no. It's not in the back, but I really like how it's just a pop in the side. Because if I only look at you from the side with no purple, I think, oh, it's just a gray dress with flowers. And then you turn, bam!
Bam! This dress has a bam factor.
Yes.
It's lovely purple too.
And it's a soft silk. Guys.
Very soft
Yeah.
silk. And I think this would be great with the epi pants.
It would be great with the epi pants.
So if you have, or you're interested in getting linen Bryn Walker epi pants, this would be amazing with them. Probably purple ones too.
I think so too.
But we didn't get those in stock.
No, we didn't. But if you did the
speaking of which,
pre-order-
if you were part of the November Bryn Walker order, it's shipped.
Yay!
So we should have it. Today's Friday, so we will have it by next week, and we will be contacting you and making arrangements to get those shipped out to you.
Excellent.
We are also releasing the sneak peek of the second 2 boxes from our shipment. So that's we already opened the first 2 boxes over the last couple of weeks. So we're doing the sneak peek of the remaining 2 boxes on Tuesday at 10 a.m. And I have already put the link on the website. So if you go to the front page, I believe it's either just above or just below the reviews. And by the way, thank you so much for those reviews. Shefali and I were just reading them right before we went, and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, that's so sweet. We read them all. Thank you. So it's right there. Right now, when you go to the link, it's like there's nothing there. But as soon as it hits 10 a.m. on Tuesday, that link will populate and you will get to see everything. And then we're going to open up the sneak peek again. The styles that are coming in. Can she remember?
Mini caftans.
Mini caftans, short caftan tunics, maxi dresses. She probably just dropped a bunch of food.
No! I'm gonna go grab it.
Mini caftan, mini length caftans. Oh, kimono sleeve dusters, kimono sleeve jackets, boxy tops. We haven't had new boxy tops in a while.
No.
And front tie tops.
Oh yeah.
We have also not received new front tie tops in a really long time.
Also, guys, I just have to show the lots of food that I just dropped
Yeah,
right
whole
now.
thing.
Yeah, entire bag.
Buckets of food. Okay, so super soft, grays, blues, purples, boxy baby doll dress, made out of crepe silk. You don't need to wear anything underneath it. That's all you need to know.
And Marilyn actually said she thinks you should go to Japan.
I think I should go to
You should
Japan
too. Yeah. Yeah.
too. So the flights are really inexpensive, right? It just, my husband was like, somebody just mentions they're going to South Korea, and you're like, yeah, why not? He's like, that's a little weird. I'm like, is it though? Is it weird?
Is it really though?
Is it?
I feel like now Priya's gonna change her Instagram page to Free Spirit Traveler.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be the wanderer
Yeah.
that we keep referencing all of our
Yeah.
captions. Okay, so this one is also a sculptural tunic dress, and it looks like Shefali found the matching poncho.
And guys, they're both wabi-sabi.
Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, somebody was asking me what wabi-sabi means. I'm pretty sure most of you know. So we divide our collections, the silks that come in, into 3 categories. The wabi-sabi collection is our perfectly imperfect collection. So because we sell to boutiques across Canada, the US, and Europe, we don't want to sell this wabi-sabi collection to the boutiques in case their customers say, hey, wait a minute, there's a flaw there. We want to be totally upfront. Yeah, there is a flaw. These are older fabrics. We've done what we can to patch them or to make them wearable again. But we just thought, okay, this collection cannot be for sale in other boutiques, so you will only find it at our store. It's 40% off the regular of-chart pricing, and they're non-returnable. But there's also a video attached to each one telling you exactly what's like the matter with it. And they also have these little tags, and you'll see a picture of these little tags online as well, with a little checklist of why it's not perfect. Those of you who have shopped with us before know that the Wabi-sabi collection is the best kept secret.
Yeah.
Everybody shops Wabi-sabi. I shop Wabi-sabi.
The entire staff shops wabi-sabi.
We all shop Wabi-sabi because nobody knows. Like, I can show you this, and I'm going to need you to tell me. This has, actually, hold on. It has thread pulls, it has some staining, and it has some fabric patching.
Ooh.
So let's see if we can find it.
So Jackie says she would like to go to Laos and Cambodia.
I would also like to go to Laos and Cambodia.
So we used to actually sell jewelry from Laos. It was made from disassembled landmines that
Yes, that's
the U.S.
right.
had planted. Yeah.
A million elephants.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So okay, so apparently, somewhere around here there are thread pulls and stains, and I can never. Oh, what's that? There's the stain, guys. That's
Is it? I wouldn't even think that was part of the pattern. That's
It
so
could
funny.
be.
Yeah.
So when we're not sure, we just assume that it's stained.
wabi-sabi.
So we just call it wabi-sabi. Oh no, which one is that?
Oh, that's this one.
Is that the red one?
Yes. Don't worry.
You got this?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yes.
We're running out of battery, guys. So don't be afraid to shop wabi-sabi. That's what the rest of us do. Watch the video, see how you feel about it. If you're still not sure, message us and say like, I watched the video, I'm still not sure. Can you send me a picture of where that patch is? Or whatever it is you're concerned about, and we'll send it to you. You don't mind.
I just need you to turn around and give me that charging cord right there.
Yes, I can do that. That's the right one.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
So this one is part of the Wabi-sabi collection. It is a sculptural tunic dress. Our customers have told us that you can wear either side to the front. You just have either a scoopy neck or a slightly higher neck. This one is sheer, so having the Mina dress underneath is a great idea. What Margot discovered for us, because we were like,
Hey,
sometimes
Margot.
you can see the little Mina dress there, is that you can go up and tuck the Mina dress up into your bra, wherever you want it to be slightly higher. And, I didn't do a good job. I didn't.
No.
Hold on.
How could you, Priya?
Yeah. So there. And then that allows you to raise the Mina dress in just that one spot if it bothers you. And if it doesn't bother you, don't worry about it. What else do you need to know?
Anita says, I love all my wabi-sabi pieces. Don't be afraid of them. They're
beautiful. They really are. And you know, sometimes the most beautiful pieces make it to the Wabi-sabi collection. And then of course all of the staff cheer, right? Because
Yeah.
we're like,
Yes!
it's Wabi-sabi,
We can
but I
finally
buy
get it!
So,
And actually, Heather said, treated myself to a Nirvana piece. Can't wait to receive it.
yeah.
And Margot said, yes, I have a Nirvana piece amongst my wabi-sabi. Wonderful to both, and love the choice of perfect and imperfect.
Yeah, and that's, so I digressed again, which happens. So, the first collection is the Wabi-sabi collection. It will only ever be available in our store or online on our website. The other two collections you'll be able to purchase in stores across Canada, the US, and Europe. You can have a look at our stockist page to find the store closest to you. The difference between the Avtar collection and the Nirvana collection is also a matter of like perfectitude, if that's a word. Perfectness.
Perfectitude, I think, is more
We're gonna
fun
go
word.
with perfectitude. We're making up a word. So the Nirvana collection is flawless, which is so rare because we're looking at used fabrics, and even if the wearer of the sari was so careful, you still have like pinholes and things from just the way a sari is worn. So if we find a piece that's Nirvana, that is a flawless piece. So for those times where everything needs to be perfect, you want to go for Nirvana. The Nirvana pieces are more expensive, and the irony is that the Wabi-sabi pieces are more expensive to make, and the Nirvana pieces are less expensive to make, but we need to offset the cost of the Wabi-sabi with the Nirvana. So that's how that works. Our regular collection is our Avtar collection. Well, the Avtar collection will have some minor flaws, but nothing significant. And we do still try to capture pictures of all of those. Generally, our rule of thumb is if it has like a couple of patches, it's going to be Avtar. If it has a couple of patches plus some other issue, then it's going to be Wabi-sabi. So we try to default to Wabi-sabi if there's ever a question in our minds, because we don't want you to be disappointed. So, okay, so now that I've finished my little spiel.
Spiel.
How do you spell that?
Isn't it just S?
P?
I thought it was like S-C-H,
I think
spiel.
it's spiel.
Or it's just spiel?
There's no should.
I will
Friends?
give it. Let us know, friends.
Let us know, friends.
Friends who use the word spiel as often as we do.
Yeah. So I sent my kids this meme about how the swordfish's only enemy is the mighty penfish. And I was like rolling on the floor laughing. And my daughters are like, I don't understand why this is funny. I'm like, don't you get it? The penfish is mightier than the swordfish. You still don't get it.
No,
either,
I
do
do,
you?
because the pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah, so there you go. That makes me officially old. Spiel, how does one spell it?
Oh, Shelly Thorson said, hi guys, forgot it was Friday.
Oh, hi, thank you for joining us. I love the little comments that you've been putting on the pictures.
And Jane Burns said, good to know, and it's spelled S-P-I-E-L.
I thought so. It is
Yes.
spiel, but it's pronounced spiel.
And even Jackie said S-P-I-E-L.
Right?
Thank you.
Yes, I've seen it written so many times. That's why I was like, wait a minute, why am I saying sh?
I was gonna say, who needs a what's it called? Thesaurus when we just have all our
We
customers.
do.
That is so sweet together.
So yeah, this is a poncho over top of a sculptural tunic dress. And I feel like there are so many other ways I could do this.
You can even do the Margot or Gail hack, where you tie the side and then put it around.
Yeah. Oh yes. So the Margot hack.
So we'll show you guys both
I'll
the
show you
hacks.
both. Okay.
So Margot, while you were gone, just to let you know.
Yeah. What you missed last week.
Yes,
on
last
Priya
week.
show. So there was a customer who came in and she finally showed me a video of how she styled something. And I'm like, that's just the Margot hack. She's like, no, it's different. And then we must have spent 5 or 7 minutes trying to figure it out.
Yes.
And it is slightly different.
Yes.
But it gives a totally different look.
Yes.
But I did figure it out, so I'll share it with you guys.
And shout out to Rebecca at home doing it with us.
I thought it was
We love
Gail.
you.
Gail or Rebecca?
So it was Gail who did the original
Right.
video, but Rebecca
was the one
who
was
troubleshooted
like,
the
who
issue,
troubleshooted
yeah.
it first. Okay, so this is the Margot hack. So for the Margot hack, you tie a knot in one of the arms. You put your head through the arm that you just tied a knot in, like that. You put your arm through the other one, like that, and it kind of looks like a sideways cape. Right? That's how that one works.
Mhm.
And then maybe tie a little tie here. Add a bit of definition. There.
Very
artsy.
cute.
Very, very artsy.
This is, I have to say, very Margot.
Yes, this is very Margot. Thank you so much for sharing
Don't
your pictures.
forget,
in
you have to
Hawaii.
also hold the martini.
martini. That's right. Pair it with a martini. Imagine getting martinis that match your clothes.
Ooh, I would.
Today I'm gonna have to get that blue curacao.
Carousel, yeah.
Curacao and a glass of red wine
Yep.
at the same time
Yes.
to go with this outfit.
I saw this like passion fruit martini that they're selling at Bar Sazerac called Foxy Brown. I was very tempted. That's all I can say.
Foxy Brown. Isn't that the character from?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I heard a couple songs as well. There's one by.
Guys, did
Yeah.
you see what I just did there?
Ooh.
Is it worth paying attention to? I think it is. Is that cool?
I think it's very funky fresh.
Yeah. So what I did is I just took the 2 ends and looped them through the armhole and then tied a knot in them.
It also adds something really unique to the bottom too, so it doesn't just look like, you put something on top of another. It's kind of meant to be more
It kind of
intentional.
needs to have a necklace that ties in this color.
This cream color?
No, actually, I was thinking the burgundy.
The burgundy color. I think it would be that, or either the
black,
pebble.
the bird.
Oh, the black bird, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this goes in.
And Margot said, I saw it, it's spectacular. And actually, Sports Doctor, hey, she said, Wikipedia said Spiel, S-P-E-I-L from Germany, and Spiel, S-H-P-E-I-L from, and then it cut off. So I'm assuming from somewhere else.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I love it when we figure those things out. The
Yeah,
language.
we're so
I
fun,
actually love
guys.
this look too, especially with the necklace. Very, very artsy. Very artsy.
Yeah.
And then actually, if I were going to wear all of these layers, I would also add a pair of pants
I think so. That'd be really
Yeah.
unique. Yeah.
to just balance off the weight of it all.
What color do you think would work? Maybe the tapioca?
Tapioca.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so then this, friends, is the other hack.
The
so
Gale hack.
The Gale hack. Let's see if I can still remember how it's done. Okay, so.
So with this one, you have to tie both ends, put it in as a normal top.
No, you don't tie both ends. You do it this way,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take that side, which is tied together.
Oh.
You twist it once, and then once you've got that twisted part there from underneath, you take your arm out, and then this goes over your head in a twisty way,
Oh.
like that. Yeah, because it's poncho. Because it's poncho.
Because it's poncho.
So your head stays in the head bowl, right? And then so it makes it shorter. Kind of fun. It's fun. It's fun. Gotta have some fun. Actually, you're gonna see a bunch of reels come out soon with me and Mira and Rachel and me. And I was watching some of the drafts the other day, and it starts off with everybody being kind of stiff, and then partway through it, we're all like,
just making it work.
And I think it's that whole dress-up thing, right?
Yeah.
That after a while, you're just like, I can have fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, but we don't take ourselves too seriously, which is also nice.
So Schwartz Doctor said the SHPEIL form was from Yiddish.
Oh, okay.
And Corey says, was the Gale hack with a kimono sleeve top? Yes, I believe it was.
Yes, it was.
But you can kind of mimic the kimono sleeve hat with the poncho.
If you tie a knot in it. That's right. In the poncho.
And Margot says it works with kimono sleeve and poncho. I tried it. Of course you did, Margot.
Margot, we missed you so much last week.
Yes, we did.
If you come to town, we are going to have a Meet Margot party.
Yeah, we kind of need to do a live stream. I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Sorry,
You're
guys.
going to become famous. People follow you around with cameras. Oh my
Margot,
God, that's
Margot,
Margot.
Margot.
It's Margot. She's here.
She's here finally.
Okay, so this is a one shoulder dress. The silk on this is crazy soft. I don't know how this hasn't sold. I feel like I've shown it to you guys before. How has this not sold? Look at the embroidery. That's embroidered. Right there. And that is also embroidered.
I think it was Flirty Welsh that came in here to look at this
And then
piece,
that's
or
a
maybe
mirror.
what do you call it?
Mirror, mirror.
Very pretty.
Yeah, so pretty. So the one shoulder dress, I don't know if I've ever worn it with a Mina dress underneath. The one shoulder dress is never sheer. It's always made out of a crepe silk. So you don't really need a Mina dress under it. And the way that it works,
It's basically just a giant rectangle, guys.
it is just a giant rectangle. And it sits like that. And actually, can't see the Mina dress.
Ooh.
That's how it sits. It's just a very elegant, easy, covers everything kind of a dress.
I really like it. Especially with that pop of red on the side. So nice.
Yeah, I love this. I love that little angly thing there. So pretty.
Also, the embroidery on this dress, guys, is beautiful.
It is beautiful. And then the border on the bottom has like this vine kind of embroidered in. Yeah, I don't know why this is still here. Because the colors are great, right? You've got grays, you've got blacks, and then you've got you've even got blue.
Yep, you've got that like bright
Yeah.
blue.
You've got the bright blue. So there's so many things that you could pair it with. I have worn mine with Caspa pants.
Oh.
And loved it. Let me go grab my Caspa pants and show you.
And guys, something that we've noticed is that if you are someone who has smaller shoulders, so you're maybe not as broad as maybe Priya, or your shoulders are more sloped due to time, you can use our magnetic buttons to actually create a smaller shoulder area, so it will sit directly on the waist, but we've on the shoulders. But we also have customers that absolutely love that sloped look. They think it's very stylish, it's very fun. So just some stuff to consider when like thinking about this piece.
And I know that, I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was Jackie Newell who was saying that there's something you can do here.
Like on an angle, if you do it on the side and ruche it together.
Which kind of pulls this down almost like a
Oh,
necklace.
it creates like
right?
a little cowl, yeah.
It does. It creates a really nice cowl, which also means that it's going to sit on your shoulders better. I think, though, that Jackie had tried it with a different style, but
She
the
said
idea-
trying the using the magnet with the chain to pull the neck down. She said that
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I listen. See, Jackie, I listen.
And Margot says the Mina dress works really well. Maybe you could make the one shoulder with Georgette? Question mark.
So I could. Now that
Now
we have
you
the Mina
could.
dress. Because that was my issue before, was that how were you going to wear it?
Things to consider. Things to consider.
Definitely.
And Jane says that looks great.
Yeah,
Looks
I
so nice.
love it. So for my daughter's wedding, I wore, I got one of these dresses in white and gray and red, and then I got one of those big pendant medallion necklaces from Susie Blue, and then I wore it with my Caspa pants. But what I did, it's gonna be hard to show you because I have to get this dress out of the way. I'll just tuck it back here. Okay, so what I did is I was not wearing a Mina dress under it, so I have to get this out here.
Oh, Cleo says actually I always wear my one shoulder dress with the slip.
Oh. Good to know. Good to know. Okay,
Good to
I'm
know,
having a
Cleo.
really hard time. Can you just tuck this into my
Of
pants?
course,
and
I would be happy to.
Okay.
See, the benefit of bamboo, guys, is that you can easily tuck it all in. It doesn't even look like she's wearing a dress underneath.
No. So what I did for my daughter's wedding was I took this and I raised it up and tucked in one side. It's kind of bunching because of the dress.
Yeah.
But I tucked it there so that the whole thing ruched like that. And it looked really, really pretty. And I know you can also just tuck all that under there and it becomes more of a tunic top like that. You can probably even belt it.
So Cleo said, well, more than one, lol.
There we go. So that goes back down. So this one is crazy soft. I don't know why it hasn't sold. Can you give the number of that? How much longer does it
Yeah,
on the
of course.
website?
It is Edith Cleaves Berry Avatar. It's PRC 2874, guys.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
And
dress.
Anita Reese Sinclair says, at Christmas, I wore my red one over leggings and a silk-based layer turtleneck top, very thin silk. Ooh.
Yeah, I've done that too. I had to go. This is kind of my go-to if I need to go out somewhere and look like pretty, not more fancy. If I have to be fancy, then I wear my one shoulder dress and I will wear it with leggings and then heels. As a good Canadian, I wear my boots, I take my heels, I get where I'm going, I put on my strappy sandals and pretend I didn't go through slush.
Nice, very nice. And Heather says, very Grecian look, very elegant.
It is very elegant.
And Ellen says, hello!
Hello,
Hi, Ellen!
So yeah, you can hide a multitude of things under here, and actually I can see what you're saying, Cleo. That because sometimes with mine, if the wind hits, it can kind of really. Like, you can see my belly button. So
God forbid.
God forbid. So I can see how wearing the Mina dress underneath would act as a slip without keeping you too warm. Okay.
So I do have another busting question for you, Priya.
Thank you, Shafali.
Yeah.
What's your question?
So we have been talking a lot as staff about style personalities because we all do have a very distinct style. I know today is a terrible example. I'm not wearing any sorry, not sorry, but we all do go for certain things and gravitate for certain things. When there's a shipment, we always go, oh
Yeah,
my
we
god,
always
this
know
is a Priya outfit.
Yeah, this is a Priya.
This is a Shafali.
Yeah.
This is an Alex. Oh my god, don't show that to Mira. She's gonna buy it in an
Yeah.
instant.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like makes up your style personality?
For me, I think it's juxtaposition of color. I always feel very special when I see something where I have two colors together that I'm just like, I have never seen this before. And then I'm also a very practical person. So if I get a top, I want to know that it's going to match all of my Casbah pants.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that will match my rambutan, and that will match my chili, and that will match my isola, and that will match my elk. And I'm like, this is the piece for
me, yes.
So yeah, I do like a lot of color. And I really like the digital prints. As much as I try to stay away from them because I love them so much.
That's your magpie at the moment,
It's
yeah.
so hard to say no to a digital print.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any here today.
No, but guys, that side slit top that we showed with the flowers, not the one with the purple on the side, but the other one with the pink and bright flowers that we were saying in the live was going to be Priya's top. We were saying a staff.
Oh,
Guys, she ended up getting
I
it.
did take
Yes.
it. It's true.
Yes.
It was really pretty. And
Too
it matches
pretty.
so many things that I
Matches
own.
the isola, the rambutan.
Wasn't it a wabi-sabi?
It was a wabi-sabi.
Oh, and as soon as I figured out it was wabi-sabi, I'm like, oh yeah,
This
was
is
fine.
mine.
That's fine.
And Margot says, I love all these styles, but I will have to come and try on the one shoulder for sure.
Well, we do have the $10 returns. I really encourage you. People are starting to make use of it. When you place an order, add a second piece that you're not sure about. It'll get you to the $250 threshold, right? You'll get free shipping on the way there. And if that piece doesn't work out, you send it back for $10. Now, you'll only get a store credit, mind you, but you'll probably buy something else. And that way you've gotten to try on a style for $10 and you've got free shipping.
Win-win situation.
It
here,
feels very
folks.
win-win to me.
Yeah.
Like if it were not my business, I would have already done that math. And I'd be like, I can see a loophole here
Makes
that's
sense,
going to work in my
makes sense,
favor. Yeah. So, yeah, think about it. Now's a great time with those $10 returns. It's a great time to grab a bunch of pieces, give it a try. Just as soon as you get them, try them on and send us a message because there is a 7-day window. Except if there's for some reason a delay, like I don't know, there's a snowstorm or you are out of town, just send us a message really quickly saying, I'm not going to make the 7-day window. I'm actually going to get back to you guys on this date. We can put a note in your order, and then from the back end, we can bypass the 7-day restriction. But otherwise, it just automatically kicks in.
So yes, let us know. We are more than happy to help you guys out.
We'll sort it out. It's just like, we don't want anybody saying, well, this has been in my closet for the last 15 months, and now I've decided, because I didn't know it was there, that, you know, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it's a lot of work for us because it's already off the website. And
We have to redo a lot of stuff in the back end. Yeah.
Ooh, I love this. How did this get in here?
So this was a waterfall top that I just casually pulled because I thought it'd be so fun. And you know what? I don't actually hate it with the Mina dress at the bottom.
Well, and it's funny because Shelly was in here.
Yeah, Shelly was in here.
And so one of the things we noted for Shelly, I think I put her pictures up on her story. So Shelly tried the waterfall top, but she has hips that kind of, it's kind of cute. She's really slim here. She's really slim here, but this is kind of round.
She's bodacious.
She's bodacious. And so what was happening was the part of her that was the widest through here is what was poking out here. And she wasn't a fan of that. So what we discovered for her is that wearing a longer underpinning, like the Mina dress, allowed this portion of her body to get skimmed over so that it drew a longer line from here to here, and there was less emphasis on things ending at this point, underpinning tops ending at this point. So that's something to consider as well. If you're looking for, even to wear with pants, something that draws your eye down, the Mina dress is a really good option, especially if you're a little wider through the hips.
Yes, I agree. Yeah.
So yeah, I do love this chiffon.
Because I was going to say, that longer tunic look that it gives, not only with the waterfall, even though it's kind of open, it does look like that's more intentional, if you know what I mean.
I kind of feel like I could move into the greens now.
I think you could.
I think I could too.
But yeah, it's a really great piece, guys. This has a kind of that dark chartreusey color in it as well.
But definitely the brownish chartreuse.
Yeah, a lot of brown.
Not like the new pants.
Yeah.
Those ones
The
are
Vereo, right?
Vereo, yeah.
Vereo, yes.
So this is how the waterfall top looks, V to the front. And the colors, by the way, in this are, that's a pale indigo. It's not a gray. Do you see how it's bluish? So it's a pale indigo, and then it has little bits of that same color that's here, kind of running through the fabric through here. And that's pretty much all the colors, is black, and then the tapioca color, and then these colors here.
Yeah, and Margaret says, I know that secret. Drawing the eye down, winky face.
That's
Meshy fabric can do that too.
Yes, meshy fabric does do that very nicely. Yeah.
The mind is thinking.
So I've been looking for other brands that that I could bring in as underpinnings. Like they have to meet so many different qualifications before I'll bring them in the store. They have to be ethically made, first of all.
Size inclusive.
Size inclusive, and well made, right? So I don't want to. Yeah. So lately I found this one brand, and it's really cute. I haven't told you about it either, Shefali. It has yoga waistbands, and then there's silk pants with like an outer layer of flowy silk in a solid color, and then underneath it, they're perfect. The problem is, I do not think they're ethically made. I think they are mass produced.
Why?
I don't know, but we have to make better choices as a community.
Yeah, as a growing business.
So I messaged them. I'm like, tell me about your ethical practices. Crickets. So. I'm still looking though. I am looking.
They are GPTing right now what ethical practices are.
Yeah, that's right. How do I answer this question, ChatGPT, without lying? But what she's asking me, the answer is no.
And Shelly says she likes this top, but she's still wary about trying the waterfall. So what was it that Shelly didn't like the waterfall?
Okay, so if I were to complain about the waterfall, yes. Okay.
Another God forbid moment.
Yes. Okay. Things that would bother me about the waterfall. Okay, I would say that you get a lot of open space through here. So you would have to wear something that comes to at least here, or you have to wear very high-waisted pants or a jumpsuit. So I would say that is possibly one issue. I never have a problem with it because what I do is I always wear an underpinning that's like pair of pants that fit really comfortably, and a camisole, like a black, stretchy, usually the Betty top. So basically, my entire underpinning line looks
Straight,
like that.
like it looks long.
It looks like that. So when this kind of comes out in the front, and there's an opening, it makes no difference to me. Other issues with the waterfall top. Some people find that this line across the bottom is a little too straight when it comes down triangularly. And I wouldn't say that's everybody, but I'd say there are some people. And if that's something that bothers you, I think I was showing you guys this last week, move in about 4 inches on the side of the top, put a knot there. And what that does is it forces the asymmetry down to a point, like that. So that's how you solve that problem. What other problems could people have with this?
So Margot actually says, or show your curves with the waterfall, and Heather says, if your boobs are big, the front hangs down from that big ridge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it just makes you look bigger than you actually are.
Unless, see, but then what I would do is tuck it. Right?
I think so.
Like I would take this.
Heather, let us know with the
let us know
waterfall
what you
that
think.
you bought, how have you kind of gone around this
Because
issue?
then, assuming that I was heavier here, it still comes down to
And shows a point.
it
Yeah.
shows a waistline.
And Nance Kibel asks, is that a wabi-sabi top? I don't think so, actually.
No, it's not. This one is an Uptar one. It's PRG 4454.
So it's PRG 4454 Nancy, and I'm assuming your name is Nancy or Nance. And it is a full price Uptar piece.
But it's not Nirvana.
It's not a flawless, more expensive piece. That is true.
I think what I like about the waterfall tops is they're just so freaking easy. Like, they're just, I throw them on top of everything and I look finished.
Which is funny because Anne-Marie just said, if you're lucky, you can get a waterfall top and matching cardigan.
That's the best. That's the dream.
Mhm.
Or a side slit top with a matching cardigan, also the dream. But yeah, like I feel like if you wear it like that, you get that really great blousy front, like this, Shafali.
Yeah.
See how you get that really nice blousy front?
I mean, so that's what I've been showing customers is that tie in the front.
And then all that drape through here hides a multitude of sins. So yeah, if you have any questions about styling, like if you've bought the waterfall top and you're like, you know what, I'm not 100% sure because of this, maybe send us a question, because sometimes we've discovered a bunch of styling tips that really make it suit so many
It
different
truly is a make or
bodies.
break it for some customers. Like,
Yeah.
they really want to make something work, so we tell them like, hey, by the way, we have this tack that we've been showing people, and they're like, oh my god, this changes everything for me.
Yeah.
And so
That's very true.
Jane Burns says, hey Jane, she says, that was the issue for me with the waterfall as well. My boobs were, my chest was really big, so the front was hanging down. And and Heather said, yes, you need to bring the bottom back in.
Yes.
And Swartz Doctor said, I really like the waterfall on me, and I'm an apple shape.
Okay.
And she said she
Yes.
wore hers to work this week, and she got lots of compliments.
So when we designed the waterfall top, Kim, who works here, shout out to Kim if you're
Hey,
watching, she just had
Kim.
minor surgery. Kim was who I had in mind when we designed the waterfall top. She is also an apple, and she has really slim legs, and her arms are about the size of mine, but she carries a lot of weight through
the
here.
midsection torso.
And I wouldn't even call it weight. I would just say that's her shape.
She's
Like
a
this-
1X in size.
Yeah, like through here, she's quite actually very strong as well.
She is, guys. She used to, back in the day, she used to do a lot of dragon boating.
Yeah, she was really fit, but this is where she seemed to have a lot of body.
Yeah.
Through
A lot
here.
of body.
A lot of body. So when I created the waterfall dress, because the waterfall top, Kim would be like, but what would I wear? And she'd try on these different things. She goes, but they just like, look big. But then she loves the waterfall top. And Sandra from Zonta,
Xander Kronk.
Sandra Kronk from Zonta Hamilton, she loves the waterfall top too, and she's chestier through here. She's actually in a lot of our advertising. And she ties it or tucks it right there and brings it back in, and it looks so flattering on her. So maybe give that a try.
So Sandra Bayrock says, hey Sandra, she says, I love my waterfall top. I wear it with a tank and leggings with a built-in short skirt. So easy to wear.
So easy to
And
wear.
Anne-Marie says, the weight of the knot would help pull that down over your chest. So true.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes a little knot is all you need. And because the top isn't designed with the knot, like you know how you get things clothes sometimes that already have all those gathers and
then
everything?
you're like, oh god, what if I don't want this?
Or what if I don't want it? Or you know, maybe you wished it was over here and
like
it's
it was
over
just
here.
slightly off.
Yeah, so being able to tie it yourself allows you a lot more options that way for styling it. Plus you can wear either side to the front.
Oh yeah,
right?
true.
Because
the other side is a circle neck, right?
right. Do you want me to show you that?
Yes.
I can show you that. So generally speaking, when we have the waterfall tops, one side will have two patterns on it, and I know Heather, who's watching,
Hey, Heather.
she prefers to have the two different sides patterns so that it's not all just one big block of fabric. But generally speaking, the other side, so the side without the V, it will have a stripe going down the center.
It will also be longer slightly. Yeah.
Is it slightly longer?
I think so. Well, it falls a bit longer. Because
They should be the same.
I do find sometimes for certain customers, the front side just falls a bit shorter, where this one falls slightly longer.
Oh, it's because they've pulled it forward.
Oh.
Yeah, they've done that because it is cut to be identical.
Okay.
So it should end up like that. And this ends up coming up quite high. But because you can wear either side to the front, it's nice that it doesn't already come pre-gathered.
Yeah.
Because then you can choose which side you want to change up a bit. You thinking necklaces, Shefali?
Just a little funky one.
So this is our elephant donation necklace. It's $30 and $20 goes towards Save the Elephants, directly to Save the Elephants, and then $10 is the actual cost of the necklace. So they're $30, and they come with a little card. So if you wanted to give it as a gift to someone, that they would know that you were basically buying this for them to make a donation on behalf of someone.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Helping keep African elephants alive.
Yeah, the hardest part is making sure that they have grazing land.
Exactly. So Marilyn Ritzy says, my first piece was a waterfall top, and it was actually Kim who helped me.
Yes, and Kim must have loved it because she knew that was amazing.
She said, I am biggest through my hips and stomach, love the waterfall, and have a matching cardigan for two of them.
Yeah.
And Shelly says that the knot goes well with sorry, not sorry.
It really does go well with sorry,
Not sorry.
So I'm going to run into a change room, and what I'm going to try on is a different underpinning. So this one is new to our store. The Ritzy tank we've had before in black. It's the nice thing about the Ritzy tank is it cuts right here, but it's A-line without being swingy. So people really do love it. Super comfortable. Wider shoulder straps, which will hide your bra straps.
And then maybe you should try it on with the Galen capris.
I'm going to. Yeah, that was my plan.
Yes.
So what I did in terms of getting like solid underpinning sets is I got the matching Galen top in olive with the pants in olive, and I'm going to be trying that on for you today, the capri pants. But I also got the the Ritzy tank in these two other colors.
I can explain those colors.
While I go get changed.
Wow,
look
look
at you.
how that works out, guys.
So well organized.
And we're back to another intermission with random person who sits on the side, aka me. Okay, so we have the two other colors in the Ritzy tank. So we have a really great aubergine color. If you have been with us for a long time, you remember that we used to carry a Hamilton brand called Made. It's a very similar, cooler purple. It is very bold. I will say, I feel like Facebook is getting the best color match for it. For YouTube, I would recommend maybe seeing your color settings, because this is it's not a bright purple necessarily, but it does have a brightness to it. It is a deep, beautiful purple, very elegant, very, very nice.
I think the name of it is Royal.
Oh, royal
what they
purple.
call it.
Yeah, I would say it's a royal purple. And then we have this really great brown. I am a huge fan of browns as underpinnings. That was the main underpinning colors that I did, whereas we found that Priya loves to do black as her underpinning colors, but this is a great brown underpinning, a very soft bamboo, and it's not heavy. Priya, do you know if these are 8 or 10 ounces? Or do they have an ounce to them, or?
That's a really good question, and I do not know the answer.
So we used to generally with Methamade, if you remember, carry the 8 ounce because it was lighter, so it just felt better on the body. The same thing kind of applies for our Gordon Walker collection. So this is also a very light top. When you put it on, it falls really nicely. We'll be coming out with a reel soon of Rachel and Mira trying on this top. But today, since Priya is a bigger size, you guys will get to see what it's like. You can also come in store or ask us any questions online. We're happy to help you. And both these styles come in a 3X as well. Or up to a 3X.
It took me a while because I had so many tags to tuck in. So many tags. Okay, so this
So
is
cute.
It's really cute and so cool. It feels like pajamas. Always my dream. How can I look like I'm wearing
Socially
clothes?
acceptable pajamas.
Socially acceptable pajamas. So this is, I would say, it is probably. It's a true olive, right?
I would say it's a true olive. To be honest, it reminds me of the olive from Methamade.
It does. Like it's the olive that has a little bit of a brown undertone to it, so
but
it's
it's
not
the right
green,
amount of brown, yeah.
which is I think why I called it khaki.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because it is khaki. So I feel like I need a better bra now because you can kind of see. Did she tighten her bra today? No. Okay. So that's what it looks like. You can see how the front hangs through here. I'm wearing a size large on top and a size large on the bottom. So it's a yoga waistband. It has pockets here and here. You could definitely wear it by itself, but for me, I'm always on the lookout for a comfortable underpinning. I feel like this would be the comfortable underpinning. So would I go a size larger? That's a very good question.
So Jane said she just ordered the coffee color and she asked, do we have the Galeen crop pant in a coffee color?
We don't.
Dude, does Blue Sky carry?
So they do, but I hadn't ordered it before and I wasn't 100% sure.
So this is the first timer.
This is my first time and I thought, what if the Galeen pant in the cropped
It's
cut
horrible.
is horrible? Which it's not. Yay!
Yay!
So yes, I think it would make sense to get it in the brown, especially because brown is really coming in. So I will grab some of those in my next order. But I would love to get some feedback from you about how you feel about the Galeen cropped pant. I kind of love it. I feel like I'm wearing pajamas. I would definitely want to layer it. Like even with just, would you mind grabbing me a...
Yes.
Pop that in your mouth first. And then would you mind grabbing me a duster?
Oh yes, of
Because
course.
I feel like that's what I would wear one of these with. And the dusters are going to be in the sneak peek on Tuesday. I think we only have 3.
Oh, I am fiending for a good duster.
Yeah.
It has been a long time.
It has been a really long time since we've had a duster. But I just wanted to show you what they look like for when they arrive so that when you see them on the sneak peek, you're not shocked. So this is how the dusters look. I'm 5'5". They are longish. I often tell people you can just tie knots in them. Surprise, surprise, you can tie a knot in it if you want to adjust the length at all. And then I just often wear it just like that, but if I wanted to make it dressier, this one is the Jackie Newell hack. Jackie Newell / Alex.
A tag, yeah.
I think they both came up with it at the same time. So
I think actually Alex said she saw it from Jackie and she
Okay.
thought it was really smart because I started wearing it this way because of Alex actually.
Yeah, and we all started wearing it, but I think it was a Jackie hack.
Well, yeah.
So you just tie a little knot there and it gives you some really fun little gathers through here. It also shortens it so that you can just let that hang. So you kind of get the same look as the midi length caftan.
Yeah, literally.
Like it really does look like a midi length caftan. The only difference is it does open
You
up
can run
through
around
there.
it in, yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, how is it different from the midi length caftan when it's like this?
I guess the slits, right? It kind of looks like the Maxi caftan.
That's what I meant. The maxi
Maxi
caftan.
caftan.
Yeah, the maxi caftan. Because this almost looks as if you've done the ruching
ruching.
with the drawstring.
Yeah.
You still have the length, you still have the slits, and there is a huge price difference. So the Maxi caftan is Maxi caftan's in the 300s, right?
A full price one.
Yeah, full price one, and this one is 168.
Oh.
You know why?
Something to
Because we
con-
still have the same pricing because this was the very first style that we ever made.
Oh, it
And
was.
So yeah, we still have the same pricing from when we first started making this 5 years ago.
Wow.
At some point, she's gonna realize. Well, there you go. We'll see what happens.
We'll keep this on the down low,
Yeah, the
guys.
she is India.
So don't worry. Let's tell no one.
Tell no one. But yeah, it does take less work because of the way that it's cut too. But yeah, so I would definitely pair something like this with a duster and then a great necklace, and it just feels like the world's easiest thing to wear.
For me, I feel like if I saw a woman like that in Italy shopping for really expensive bowls, I would move aside. I'd be like, oh, she means business.
I would
Yeah.
step aside. She means business. She is unafraid. Fearless. Fearless. So yeah, that's how it looks with that. We're also getting in our kimono sleeve jackets, which land, do we have any?
Yes, we do. I can go grab one.
Yeah, so I just wanted, because I know the sneak peek is coming up and you guys are going to be like, there's these things, I've never even seen them. So I thought it might be a good idea. They do come with belts, by the way, if you're somebody who likes belts. Some people put them in their hair, some people belt them, some people just put the belt in their closet.
And throw them to the wind. Yeah.
I think there's a couple of comments there.
Oh, yes. So, Margot says she cannot wait.
It's been a
for the
long
dusters,
time
yes.
since we've had dusters.
And Jackie says the Maxi caftans have just flown out of the store.
They're
Wow.
so beautiful and they're so comfortable. Like even when I reach into my closet, I have a lot of the kimono sleeve dusters because they were the first style we came up with, right? So like I'm like, oh my god, look at all these clothes.
Exactly.
But I still will lean towards the maxi caftan. Remember when I was packing for Ottawa?
Oh yeah.
Shivali was over and I'm like, I packed this maxi caftan and this maxi caftan.
I was like, you do realize you also carry other styles.
I do carry other styles, yeah. But I just find, again, because you could just throw it on over top and not think, to me, that's such a win. So this is how the short version looks. It fits more like a Jackie style. It has actual arms, like that, as
like
opposed
a tunic sleeve, yeah.
Yeah, a very boxy kimono sleeve.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you want to make it rounder, because like I find that if I'm wearing this with something like this, then having the boxy sleeves is great because it fits the whole look. But if I'm wearing something that's a little flowier underneath, I find like something like with a parachute skirt or ruffles, I find that this is just a little too
much.
a little rectangular.
Yeah.
So what I do is, you ready folks? Reach in.
I don't think we're ready.
You reach in. Then you take your arm out. You grab that little piece that was kind of like the underarm part. You tie a little knot in there from the inside. And then you put your arm back in. And what that does is it rounds out the sleeve. And then I do the same thing down here, where I take these two parts of the slit and tie them together, which forces this to come down to a point. So you can either wear it rounded like this or boxy like this. And it's just a matter of
It's
a couple of
crazy what a
knots.
difference that makes,
Yeah.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, and I really love that because, you know, I don't want something that I can only wear with my structural clothes or
Exactly.
only wear with my flowy clothes.
Yeah.
So being able to make those little alterations really helps. And then another little trick, even though I am not a fan of the belt.
The belt is over there.
Okay.
And actually, speaking of the belt, Margot said, I wear my belt on my wrist. It's another piece of jewelry.
Such a good idea. I think you did that for some of the fashion
That was
shows
actually
too,
for the
right?
first fashion show we ever did for Hamilton Fashion Week, which we're going to be at February 17th,
Coming
guys.
up again, guys. So there's only 10 looks.
Yeah.
You feeling that you're limited?
Oh,
Your artistry
a little
is limited
bit, a
with
little
only 10
bit,
looks?
yes. But
Yeah, you can
sneak
totally
peek,
do that.
guys, there is going to be a really big show coming again in May.
We're thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, how did the meeting go?
The meeting was great.
That was
It
this
very
morning?
great,
So
yes.
it's promising.
Yes, very promising.
You guys are the first to know something's happening in May.
May.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking of visiting us, you should definitely visit us around that time because you might get to go to a very fancy show.
Okay, so there is also headbands are really in right
So Margot said, turn it upside down and then tie it in the front with the lapels. Oh, like the
now. Oh
rich
yeah,
lady
I
hat.
have to
Yeah.
show you the rich lady hack on this. So you can also wear it as a headband, which is really in these days, if you like, or like as a ribbon in your hair. I do love this style. Like it's so easy, especially with the shorter pants. Like I feel like I could travel in this
Right?
effortlessly.
I think it's so effortless.
Yeah,
And
and we're
Erin-
finally getting more.
Erin does ask, are we getting the tiered skirts back for summer?
So, good question. 4 days ago, they said they would have them in 8 days. So
Oh, I see.
yes, so I will get in touch with them and see probably mid next week if they've actually arrived.
I see.
And then I will hustle my way over to where
To
they are
Toronto, yeah.
and shop, and bring them back.
In
for you
exactly
guys.
that fashion.
Yeah,
Yes.
shop. I took Mira with me once last time I went,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this place." I'm like, "It's kind of fun."
I was gonna say I'm very tempted to try to place myself. Yes.
You're welcome to come with
Oh
me.
yes,
You
please.
get to go drive through Toronto traffic. It is not fun.
I mean, I don't mind being the passenger princess and sitting and
Yeah.
singing along, and then Priya sings her great tunes and all the lyrics she remembers from Hamilton.
I do remember a lot of lyrics from Hamilton. I do. When I was moving out of my house a few years ago, I was so stressed out that anytime I needed downtime, I would force myself to memorize the words from Hamilton, because otherwise I would just stress.
Wow.
So that's how I got through the whole first song and part of the second song. And and the other thing is, anytime I made a mistake, I forced myself to go back to the beginning.
Oh, nice. Like,
That's right.
And,
Sometimes that's what you gotta do.
Shelly asks,
I
do
would
you
say
have the Gayleen capris in a 3X?
We should.
I think we should do. We have them up to a 3X, Shelly.
If they had them, I would have ordered them.
Yes. So please check our website. And Jane asks, what's that top called? Jane, let us
The
know.
Ritzy tank.
Oh, the Ritzy tank.
The
All right.
Ritzy tank. And then this, you know how we were talking about Asian motifs? So I love this. This is a little bit of chinoiserie with those chrysanthemums.
It does look
Pretty.
very chinoiserie.
This is a little chinoiserie. So the reason I put this on was I wanted to show you, we had a customer who was saying, I really love some of the patterns in the in the midi length caftans, which is what I'm wearing, but I'm worried that it's too much fabric.
Mhm.
So you can see how this one is sheer, and you can see through it. When you are worried that something is going to be too boxy, go for sheer. Because when you wear a sheer one, people can see that there's a body in there, so it kind of skims and shows all the right stuff. The other thing, and I actually put this hack on the stories the other day because I know people were wondering. So what you do you remember that one where I had to do the little twisty thing?
Yes, but wasn't it with the can lid?
No, that was a different one.
Oh.
Okay. So the one that I showed you guys a couple of days ago was with the mason jar lid. But the other one is, let's see if I remember how to do it.
Margot says too much action. Try the rich lady with the short kimono. People
Oh my
need
god!
to see.
Yes, people need to see it. Thank you, Marco.
And also, Nikki asked, did you check if there will be other colors for the dress you showed last week, the bamboo one, the Tara dress? She completely forgot, guys. But you know what? Don't blame her. It has been not a crazy week on the front end because our team is amazing, but on the back end,
Yeah, we switched. You guys don't even know, but we switched themes.
website theme is different.
Website theme is different, and you didn't even see it happen. Except today, someone's like, "Can you tell me how to log in?" I'm like, "Well, it's in the top right hand." Not there anymore. Not there anymore. So I just did a quick little tuck because I have to go show that other piece upside down. But that's what I would do if I wanted to kind of change up the look of a midi length caftan. Is you grab the fabric from the inside, tie a scrunchie or an elastic on it, and then or tuck it in, and then it creates this lovely drape. And because it's silk, it drapes beautifully. It doesn't look bulky, it just drapes. So back to the rich lady hack, because it's a fun one. So you have probably seen the rich lady hack for the cardigans, where we just take it and we flip it upside down. The fun thing is you can do that same hack with the kimono sleeved jacket. So I'm just going to put it on the right way again, just to show you guys. I'm going to remove these little knots because they will get in the way of our action later on.
So Roberta Hancock asks, what do the Gayleen capris come in?
So at the moment, we are only carrying the Gayleen capris in this color, which is the khaki. And I have to tell you guys, I need a better bra. Like I see it. I know what you're all thinking, and I also see it. This should be a little upper, less downer. That's okay.
That's okay. I just see it as, boobs being boobs.
Boobs being boobs. So the Gayleen pants, I believe, come in the purple, and they come in the
That
brown.
coffee color, yeah.
I only got them so far in this color because I was nervous about the pants. But I am no longer nervous. I was a little nervous. Okay, so this is how the kimono sleeve jacket normally looks. This is how you do the hack. I feel like I need a drum roll. Thank you. Thank you, Chicago. Okay, you put it on backwards like a hospital gown, like that. You go from, oh, by the way, you can also just wear it like this, tie it back.
Yes, you can. Roberta asked, so there's no black in the capris?
No! Is there?
That's shocking.
No, because I would have definitely bought it
In black.
in black.
yeah.
And I remember thinking, well, how are you supposed to get the black ones? And then I thought, you have to cut your long ones. But no, they did not have black.
Well, that's a little rude.
Right?
Blue sky, we need black capris.
Blue sky. So we'll send them a message.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about working with smaller brands. Like you hear, but they hear things like, okay. So back to the Margot. I didn't forget. I'm wearing it backwards. And then you take all of this, gather it up, put it behind your head. This becomes the collar. And it has a little notch in the collar right there. Then you can just wear it like this, which is super, oh, whoops. There. You can just wear it like this, which is super cute. Or, this is kind of fun. You grab this side of the notch and this side of the notch. And you put them like that with a couple of magnets. And you turn it into like a little bolero jacket.
So pretty.
This is such a great place to do lives because everything is literally right here.
Guys, if you're able to come in store, you should, because this is literally how we dress up our customers all the freaking time.
We're just like, come over here and let us play. Let us play with what you're wearing. So I feel like, there we go. Got it. Okay, so now it turns it into a fun little jacket like that. Looks great over dress. These magnets, in retrospect, are a little heavy. I would probably go with the button magnets.
Yeah, or I would say maybe the gold with the chain on just the one side, or no.
You would need both.
Yeah. And Sports Doctor says blue sky stretchy linen capris are nice too.
I think they just got those.
Yeah.
I saw an ad for them pop through. They've got like, it's linen and bamboo.
Yeah,
capris.
it is.
I wasn't sure about the cut, so I didn't go to the mode show, or I think it was the mode show this year. But I really remember when I looked at their things, I wanted something that had the yoga waistband, and the Galeen was the closest to that, but I was trying to get something very much like Meta Made.
Yeah,
Might be worth another visit with them.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been really hard, guys, without MetaMade. I can't lie.
Meta Made was such a great brand. Okay, so this here is also a mini length caftan.
Actually, Sports Doctor says, I have a lot of blue sky. I think the Galeen capris do come in black. They only have the stretchy linen in for the summer.
So, in that case, all right, let me let you in on a little trade secret. So when we buy our things from Blue Sky, we buy them through an app called Fair, which is a market for fair trade businesses. And from time to time, Blue Sky forgets to put things onto the app. And so we can't see it, because that's what happened with the Mina Dress. Because I saw the Mina Dress at the show, and then when I went to order it, I'm like, how come you guys don't sell this? And then they hadn't put it over to Fair. So thank you for letting me know. I will now go onto their regular website, find out the code, tell them to put it on Fair.
Give me now.
Yeah, because I did look. I mean, that was so obvious to start with that, and then
Go
we
from
didn't have
there.
it. Right, yeah. Okay, so I just tied a little knot there. Kind of looks cute. Looks great with the pants.
I think that looks awesome.
Yeah. And this is just a midi length caftan with a knot.
And it looks like something completely different now.
It does. Yeah. But if you wanted to wear it just plain, you totally could too. Right? That's a nice little look. I feel like I want to force some asymmetry down here.
I was gonna say, I feel like it needs some asymmetry. Yeah. Thank you to everyone who's still joining. So great.
Just a little bit of an angle down there, and then you need something.
That's so funny. I thought you were gonna pop it, but together we can.
It's no longer there. Yeah. Okay. What's next? So this is, I'm gonna have to check. That's actually quite exciting that they do have the Galeen pants in the black.
So
not to rush you, but I do think we should show. It is 9:30,
Okay.
so I do think let's show some of the spectacular ones.
Oh my God, you're right. I've been doing a lot of talking.
No, that's okay. I feel like you're answering a lot of people's questions.
That's true.
And Jacqueline said fab, and Jane said the shorter one. That's very pretty.
I think this is beautiful, guys. This is also a midi length caftan. I don't know how this is still here. This color here is like an olivey. I don't know, how would you describe that? It's like a brown. It's a light khaki.
It's a light khaki.
It's a light khaki. But look at the beautiful flowers on there. The flower detail, that
With
really
the
kind
squarey
of
detail,
geometry
yeah.
type thing going on there. This is beautiful. I don't know why it hasn't sold. And I thought it would pair really well with these, but it would also pair really well with so many other things, including jeans. I'm not going to try it on because I keep just trying things on. Okay, so this one here, I have to try on because I actually pulled it off the mannequin.
I feel like she deserves a try on.
She does deserve a try on, and poor Mira, she did all the mannequins, and then I'm like, and this one, and this one. I'll have to dress them up again. Love what she did with that cardigan there.
I know. Oh, I did the ties
Oh, I
actually.
love the ties.
But she
It's
matched them
beautiful.
together because she was like, people were saying, oh, there's no set for that.
And there is.
Yeah.
Is that a waterfall top?
Yeah, it's a waterfall top.
We have to take a picture of that after so you guys can see.
I
it.
think we did post it on the story the other day.
It's really pretty.
So guys, whenever they do the mannequins, Mira does a view of all of our ladies in the store. So take a look at those. There are these really fun stories. You can see what she's paired things with. It's exciting.
So this is how the sculptural tunic dress looks with the gay lane pants. And now you can even imagine them in black because we know we can get them. Very excited about that.
Very excited. Even Roberta Hancock, she said, yay, gay lane
Yeah.
capris in
Well,
black.
I'll have to get on the. I'll have to talk to them, and I still have to talk to Charrera about the dress. So Nikki, I know you like the Charrera dress. Did you like the Orange Village dress as well as the Charrera dress?
Let us know, Nikki.
Yeah, let us know because I kind of only like to carry one of the dresses, either the Orange Village or the Charrera. So it'd be interesting to know which one is your favorite. Okay, I pulled this one because I thought it was so cute and I don't know how it's still here. So a lot of you today were looking at the black and white piece that we featured on our website, on our stories. This one is almost like, what color would you call that, Shafali?
I was gonna say like a greeny cardboard.
Kind of like a greeny cardboard.
Yeah, like I feel like it looks more green because you're also wearing the olive, and maybe my eyes are just acting funny, but all I see is green.
Yeah, it's actually,
The entire piece has a green tone to it.
yeah, which is why I thought it would be so great with these pants. Look at the beautiful folksy pattern on that. It's just beautiful. So this one is it a crepe silk?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's crepe silk. So you don't, this would be nice with the Mina dress
Yes.
as well if you're looking for something.
And what would you say in terms of softness?
So incredibly soft. I want to call it it's a 9 or 10.
Ooh. So Nikki says, I love the Charrera more. I felt it washed better.
Okay, that's really good to know. Okay, I will get on it. So how perfect is that? Right?
That's really sweet.
And these necklaces are adjustable.
And by the way, guys, the Susie Blue necklaces are so light. Like,
Yeah.
literally no-brainers.
And I think they're only $30.
Yes, they are.
So if you ever need something to top up your cart, that's beautiful too. Love this.
Me too. That's so sweet.
It is so sweet. This one gets a spin, Shafali.
Oh my god!
I only get a spin when I'm really happy with something. This one I'm very happy with. It's so
I have to say, this is a very cohesive look, guys.
Yeah.
If someone can just copy paste and wear it at home, we would really appreciate
it
that.
is very cohesive. Okay. Shafali, the time is it? I still have like 12 of these to go through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we'll go through them slowly. I think we are still good on time.
Okay, so I may just do some holding up.
Yes.
Okay, so this is another piece I feel like we've had a really long time. Don't know why. Yeah, because it's got a name. So this is a boxy baby doll dress. It's sheer. The colors are sky blue and then that same color that was in the other dress. It's like a very pale khaki color. That's why I thought it'd be so great with these pants. Right? How cute is that?
So sweet.
And so soft. And now this one is a little bit sheer, which is great because I'm wearing it with this underneath.
How convenient.
But the colors are gorgeous. That blue in there is insane.
It's for a very neutral piece, it has this very vivid blue and white.
Yeah.
So especially if you're wearing even blue underpinnings, I think you're really able to make that piece pop. But with the green especially, you're able to really neutralize everything into a cohesive look. Yeah. And Nikki is funny. She said, "Whoever actually has red will be my favorite."
What? Oh,
Because she loves the reds,
yes,
right?
that's right. I remember when Nikki came in and bought the red
Yeah.
t-shirt dress from. You might not have even been here.
No,
yet.
I don't think so.
No, it was the red t-shirt dress from. Not Creative Designs. It was from before. Maybe Creative Designs. No.
Oh,
it was
Little
Casa
Fish.
Relief. Yeah, it was Little Fish.
It was Little Fish. I
Casa
remember
Relief.
Little Fish. Yeah. So from the dresses you had, Little Fish was hands down my favorite.
Yeah, we
I
can't
have
get
had
it
it
anymore.
for years. Wear it often. It still looks amazing.
Yeah,
I feel like they went MIA, didn't they?
they did. Well, we were getting them through Casa Relief, and I don't know if there's another brand that's now carrying Little Fish. I suppose we could look for it. More things to think about.
Nikki, I think you need to send us a list of to-dos,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yes, please
Yes,
do.
please,
actually. And then when I'm looking, I can look more in a more targeted way. This I love. Look at that and that.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I do love me some red.
I think that's a match made in heaven,
Match
as
made in
Rachel
heaven.
likes to say.
And I feel like it also needs a bit of a green necklace.
The green bird.
Okay.
Not to really overuse the bird, but she's just so fun.
I love birds.
And it's like she's a bird in the leaves, you know? She's hiding in the trees.
Yeah, that's so sweet. And then what's really fun about this piece is the back is black.
What?
Mhm.
And there's that really great fuchsia pink in it, right? And a dusty rose flower color. There's a lot of colors in this, guys. You can make a lot of things work with this piece.
It's really pretty too. I love the lines going up and down. It's so soft. Like ridiculously soft. Oh, now this next set that you pulled is you pulled two pieces for me.
So I pulled them. One, I pulled the self pocket, but then I saw that the side tie in the same fabric was wabi-sabi. So I thought, it might be gilding the lily, but what could we do
Let's
to
see.
do with both
Okay,
of
so
them?
now this one is sheer. So it's great. It's a great piece to wear over this underpinning. It's a self pocket dress. The colors, there you can see them there. It's looking, it's more of a burnt orange. It's looking kind of
It is a
yellowy
burnt
there.
orange,
It's
yeah.
a burnt orange.
And that's definitely a khaki green that's in that.
Yeah. And then actually that's a dusty rose pink.
And also there's like that epi color in here too.
There is that epi color in there. So let's see.
Marilyn, not to give you ideas, I think she did buy the epi pants today.
Those epi pants. And so Marilyn was in the store today. And she says, I think I need to get all of the colors in the Casma pants. And I'm like, join the club.
Yeah, literally.
I literally have every color and wear them all the time. So, I love that with these pants. That's crazy comfortable. So this is another way to go instead of wearing it with the Casma pants. I like the length. So the nice thing about these pants as well is if you find the Casma pants too long, or if you're petite or a little shorter in the leg, these would be really great for you.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, so I'm 5'5", but I have longer legs.
You're more short-waisted.
I'm
right?
very short-waisted, yeah. So, like, if I wore this exactly where my
It's
waist
a
is,
little clownish, I will say.
yeah, then they're shorter on me. No, I think I actually don't mind.
But you know,
that
I
though.
don't hate that.
I
yeah.
don't hate that either.
I think it's very play-suity.
Yeah. Now, but there is, because it's got the yoga waistband, there is room to pull that down to a different length. So there's room to play around with it till you find the one that's perfect, and it's comfortable in all those places. Now, you were saying to somehow pair these? What?
You know, just throwing it out there.
Gilding the lily.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But just know, guys, there is a matching piece for them.
This goes in here, this goes off. Oh, I forgot to mention, so if you're looking for this collection, we were able to link it on in the featured collections page, which you can access through Instagram. It's also on our website under Upcycled Silk Collection, Featured Collections. It'll be the top one. It is also, is it on the YouTube video?
Yeah, it should be in the descriptions of the YouTube as well as
Also
on
Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah.
The videos are not up yet because we're still filming. So the
So,
videos will be up later.
Once we've filmed and it's uploaded, then you guys will see it.
Okay, this is beautiful. How has this not sold?
I know. I feel like the pictures on the website didn't do it justice, so when I saw that it was still here, I had to pull it.
Yeah, so this is a crepe silk and it is divine. Absolutely divine. It's a work of art. The colors are exceptional. The paisley has a very Italian look to it.
It does have a very Italian look to it. The way that it's jumbled together.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of Etro, if any of you are familiar with that brand.
It's true, actually.
And this one is crepe. It's a sculptural tunic dress. And it's crepe, so you don't really need to wear anything under it. I'm always a fan of that. Oh, got a little clippy on it. Oh, got that clippy back. Do it. Yep. Found something we need to patch. That back there. Okay, I actually love it with pants too.
I think it's so sweet.
Yeah, that is beautiful and so comfortable.
I can tell you like it because you're really flouncing around.
I do like it. I really like it. I love this fabric. I just like to look at it. It's one of those things where I could stare at it for hours.
Yeah. Actually, that's funny. That's what we were doing in your closet that night, too.
Yeah.
You were showing me what you picked for the Ottawa trip.
Yeah, these fabrics are just insane. And the pictures don't really do them justice, unfortunately.
No, they do not.
Hopefully we'll get to a point where we're able, like we can't even include videos on everything, guys. You probably don't know that. So we're on a Shopify plan that allows us, I think, 200 videos. And the only thing that we can do if we exceed 200 videos is go up to the next plan, which is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So we can't afford to do it. And I've talked to Shopify and said, can I just buy some sort of a package that allows me to increase the number of videos? And they said no. And then we found out we can include YouTube videos, but the YouTube videos have to be 1 minute in length in order for it to be considered a YouTube video, and it won't accept shorts. So these are the kinds of things that happen behind the scenes, is us tearing our hair out over how to get around these restrictions. Okay, I love this together so much. This is beautiful. Friends, this is the one you want. The silk is so soft. The colors are incredible. It looks amazing with these pants. It would probably look great with Isola too. It's teal and it would look great with Fora.
I think it would look really great with Fora. Yeah.
Probably look really good
with tapioca. Wow, reading my mind.
Yeah.
And Isola?
Yeah, it would match Isola for sure.
So I'm missing out on a bunch of Facebook comments. I'm so sorry, guys. But Marilyn says, you guys are killing me. I love more and more. And Shelly says, very slimming. Not that you need it.
Aww.
Sharon Pateman Doran. Hey, Sharon says, how does every color look so good on Priya?
I think they all look good on everybody.
Yeah.
But not gonna lie, these fabrics were made for brown people.
Yeah, it kind of happens. Yeah.
But brown people of different shades, which is why we do have colors for everybody. Because if you go from North India to South India, you pretty much hit every single skin tone from every place in the world is found in India, whether it's top or bottom. Even freckles.
Yeah, I mean, technically, guys, I am also historically Indian.
Yeah. So that's why these colors do tend to work for my skin tone. But even if you consider Gabriella, I don't know if you're watching Gabriella, but she looks like she has my skin tone. But the colors that she wears don't look good on me.
No, yeah.
Right?
She's a warm autumn,
she's
right?
She's a warm autumn, and I'm definitely a winter.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you though. But I think they look good on everybody. You just need to figure out the way to draw the right colors up closer to your neck, like to your face.
And Jane, the style of this is a sculptural tunic, so I don't think it would fit on you, just because I remember seeing it was a bit too busty.
Yeah.
Or not that it was too busty, but it's hard to fit a bustier chest into that.
It is. I would say
style.
size 14 maximum. We do have some people who are a 38D who've worn it. Look at this one together, Siobhan.
I know. That's why I picked it.
Wow.
I knew that was a no-brainer.
This is a no-brainer.
So actually, it's so funny. There's even more comments here. Margot says the pants are so elongating. Roberta says it's amazing how many things the olive capris go with.
Olive goes with everything. That's why I went for the olive, because it was a lesson I learned when we had Meta made in. The olive matched everything, and you could work it into your winter wardrobe quite easily. like these pants with a pair of boots would look great.
Yeah. So Karen Jace, or Karen Hecker, I believe. Hey, Karen says, yeah, that combination is really good.
Yeah.
And then she goes, how does everything look good on Priya? That's so right. And Corey said, and Priya's confidence makes things
Aw,
equal.
you guys. I'm just having fun, and I welcome any of you. If you are free on a Friday night, come join me.
And
That would
Priya's
be
confidence
so
makes
much
things
fun.
look great too. And Margot says, don't get boxed in on skin tone. These colors work for everyone. It's
I
like
think
saying
so.
you have to match your art to your couch.
That's
Margot,
right.
that's so true.
That is so true. I love this together too.
Shelly asked, would the sculptural tunic fit me?
Shell, no.
No, I don't think so, Shell.
Oh, wait.
Because she is smaller, but the arms is, I find, the other problem.
Yeah, it might be the arms are a little narrower.
Because we had a customer, she wasn't that big, but she did have a slightly bigger arms, and she actually ended up getting the dress tailored to fit an extra inch, and that's something that we've had a bit of difficulty doing with the actual cut of the fabric, so.
A lot of people have been asking me to work on that, the cut of that dress.
Yeah.
And that's something I want to do while I'm in India, because otherwise it's going to take a lot of backing and forthing, because we have to wait for a shipment before we get to see the sample.
Exactly.
Then we tell them what we want, then we get another sample, so it takes months and months. But I feel like if I go to India, I can actually sit down with them and say, these are the things I'd like to see bigger. How can we adjust the pattern to fit that?
Yeah, I'm actually getting tons of comments about that as well. Heather asked, okay, I'm going to order a sculptural dress to see if it fits. We'll have to get the girls to find a generous one. Heather, we would recommend, actually, just speaking as staff, that you buy or purchase a sheer one over a crepe one, because we find that the sheer ones, the Georgettes, are stretchier. So that definitely will help. And Corey asks, is there a chance you will make the bust slightly larger in the sculptural tunic?
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking, is if I could go up one size in the sculptural tunic, which would be an extra 2 inches everywhere, including the arm. But yeah, I've got to get to India first. Maybe I should prioritize India
over South Korea.
It's very true. Very true.
Ah, Jane Armstrong bought that really pretty sculptural tunic dress, the blue one.
So nice. It was beautiful. This is adorable together. So, and I'm glad you pulled this, because I wanted to show the one shoulder dress
with pants.
pants. Did you know this was all embroidery? Do you guys know this is all embroidery? Look at that. Oh, there. You see that? That's all embroidered. Right there. You can see all the embroidery. So this one has a lovely magenta with ochre, and then the green, the olive green. That's beautiful together. So comfortable and easy. There's straw hat.
South Korea. I was gonna say, I don't think you can show your arms like that in South Korea.
You're allowed to?
They're a bit more conservative in their culture. Yeah, kind of like Japanese culture. It's a bit conservative. I saw this video that was like this girl. She grew up in America. She went to Japan as an English teacher, and she was wearing like, the fitted long dresses to work, and the staff was horrified. They were like, you cannot wear that, that's so bad. So there was a few rules like that.
Yeah, it's like that in India too. You just have to be.
Yeah, it's like that anywhere you go back home. I find you do have to think a little bit.
Yeah, mind you, it is changing.
Yes.
If you have watched Bollywood Housewives, is that what it's called? The something lives of Bollywood wives.
Yeah, the real Housewives of Bollywood.
That's not what it's called. It's called the something lives of Bollywood wives.
Oh, because they probably get copyrighted for
Yeah,
that
probably.
name. Yeah.
So if you have a look at that, you can see how some of the more affluent families in India live. And the funny thing is, they kind of live like the middle class here.
Crazy.
Not gonna lie.
Crazy.
I'm looking at their lives and thinking, wow, that is pretty much exactly what I have. And I am certainly not a Bollywood wife.
No.
But the daughters were wearing like little shorty shorts. And I remember when I was dating my husband and I went to see his family, we were going to Montreal for the day. They live in Ottawa. And I was wearing little short shorts because it was a hot day in the summer. And I know my mother-in-law, she took me aside, and she wasn't my mother-in-law at the time, and she said, this is not appropriate for you to wear in front of Uncle. But I'm like, did not know. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. The same thing's happened to me quite a few times.
Okay, I love the triple layer effect we have here.
Yeah. So I picked this long midi-length caftan, and guys, I love this high-low. This is another how has this not sold yet piece. And so I really wanted to show both of them with the olive, but I thought as a, oh my god, I gotta spin.
You gotta spin. I do love it.
So we have a lot of comments. Heather thumbs it up. Sports Doctor says, I think it's the seam that's tight. Could you use elastic or a stitch with more give? So it's a bit hard to change the stitching just because we do use French seam. So we would have to cut the fabric by 2 extra inches to make it larger so that the seam doesn't make it smaller.
Yeah, but then I want to make sure the proportions stay right. And I don't know how that's going to look with the skirt. So do we add 2 inches everywhere? Like I feel like it's not as... Something like this to add 2 inches is really easy. Yeah. But something that has all those fancy textures and the like crazy spinny seam, that I feel like you have to do something that you make it longer.
You would have to regrade it so that everything is proportionally the same. It's just larger, which I'm sure that Anshul knows how to, and then her team knows how to do.
Yeah, they would know how to do.
So, what's it called? So. For using elastic, I think we're still playing around with the idea of using elastic. The first time I've seen us using it is actually for that shrug bolero style that we did.
So when I first started designing this brand, elastic is not good for the planet, guys. It does not biodegrade. It's a plastic. And so I thought, is there a way to create the same kind of ideas without having to incorporate that? Which is what got me into the magnets and into the tying knots. That doesn't mean I'm against it. I'm just hesitant.
She's nervous.
But
She's
then, even if I, like these have elastic, right? And the Caspa pants have elastic. I think it's just something I need to get over. Yeah,
I think we'll make it work. Claire even said, it will work, don't give up.
So it's on my list of things that I know we need to tweak. Right now it's just keeping up. We only have 10 ponchos right now, guys. Like I can't believe that we have so few ponchos.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so the American market has opened up. Thank you all you Americans for watching.
Thank you so much.
And so we're really kind of recovering from all the COVID times, and I love that.
I know. Guys, I'm able to pay my bills thanks to you guys.
That's the plan. That is the plan. We're trying to keep Alex and Shafali and Mira employed. That's the plan. Gainfully employed. So this one it doesn't actually have green in it, but it kind of feels like it goes with green. This would go really well with Hellebore,
yeah.
Those linen pants with the kind of purpley plum.
Heather, this would go well with Hellebore.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And it's funny, it does have that few bit of blue in it that would go well with Isola, but I picked it for the olive because it tonally is the same as the olive.
It doesn't actually have the olive in it, but tonally it's the same. But you can see how the waterfall top is just such an easy go-to piece, and that's how mine usually shows. Like when I wear it, you can see that I'm wearing a top and a bottom, like that. And then especially when you're wearing the sheer fabrics over it, because you're going to wear something under anyways.
I do suggest if you really want to try the waterfall style, go for a Georgette over a crepe. Trust me, you will be able to get into the style a lot better.
Yeah, the crepe ones are lovely, but the crepe fabric just is a little thicker. So you're going to end up, you're not going to see, you'll still have the drape, but you're not going to see through under here. And, that's maybe something you need to play around with and decide how you feel about. I think I have things in both, though, right? Like, I don't say that I prefer one to the other.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So this is kind of fun. I think this has a shimmer to it.
Yes, it does. That's why I
it does have a shimmer. And this is a midi length?
I believe it's a short caftan, actually.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Sneaks in a short caftan. Oh, I do love it. Not gonna lie, it's a little texture-y because it's got the shimmer in it.
So that means it was sewn with a type of metallic thread?
With a metallic thread. So woven in with the silk is a metallic thread. And you can always feel a metallic thread. And it's not horrible. It's just not as soft as the silk.
Guys, if you are someone who is really sensitive, I would stay away from pieces like this. But if you're someone who doesn't mind too much, or you don't have very sensitive skin,
Or you know you're gonna layer it
with something else, exactly. So sweet.
It is very sweet. The colors are beautiful with this. Those earth tones. Yeah, everything seems to go with this shade of olive. We figured that out with Mina.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
As we like
Okay,
to
what
say.
time is it?
It is 9:55.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay because I think I only have 5 or 6 left.
Wow.
I'm actually gonna Okay, so
I think you should only try on the really, really special ones.
they're kind of all really special. That one.
Yeah.
That's a boxy baby doll. There.
I was showing this one to a customer today, actually.
I love it. And I can see this with jeans and a jean jacket.
Yes.
Sandy?
Sandy?
Jean jacket.
So,
it looks good with these.
a customer came in all the way from Brampton, guys.
Brampton. I grew up in Brampton.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
And she was so excited to come in, and I was showing her the difference between crepe and Georgette. That one came up. I was like, oh, that has to be in the live.
Look at that. Just those beautiful watercolory.
It's very watercolor. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
Gorgeous. Epi.
Happy right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And dewberry.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Tuck that back there. And then there was a special little outfit you picked for me, wasn't there?
Yes, there was a little set that I put together.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So this one, oh my god, this is gorgeous. If you're going on vacation, you need this. It's a crepe silk. It's sky blue, and then what color is that's not pink? Pink. There's pinks and corals, I guess. And then a little bit of black and white, always nice for matching things. Love the little black and white on the tie. There. Very soft. Very, very, very soft. And then this one, wow.
So pretty.
This one.
So pretty.
Yeah. So this is a tunic length caftan. It's sheer. The color is persimmon. Wouldn't
Oh,
you say?
yeah, I would say it's very persimmon.
It's persimmon. It's a slightly brown persimmon.
So I picked it because I really like this kind of peachy persimmon-y tone, but it has these borders on the flower design, the Indian motifs, with that same khaki green. So I just thought, okay, that is a great combination.
I'm making sure it shows up on all 3 screens. Yeah, this is a beautiful warm. If you're a warm autumn, this would be great on you. So again, I do like to force me some asymmetry like that.
I really like the short caftans with asymmetry, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
easy.
I find as much as I like the short caftans, sometimes they cut at a weird angle. But I find that with that extra tie, if you need that extra tie for the asymmetry, it just falls really nicely.
Well, and that's again what I love about this is you're not forced to wear it asymmetrically or any other way because you could untie this and then do a French tuck, right?
Yeah.
So like it leaves you, or sometimes I even just tuck into my camisole pants.
And you wouldn't even think that was the same piece.
No. But yeah, like, and that's why I wouldn't cut it differently because I feel like there's just so much more you can do if you don't cut it.
100%. Oh, hey, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
She just joined. And Tough Old Bird says, beautiful. And I see you guys saying things look great. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I think.
Oh, there's 2 sets that you need to try on. So one,
this one.
try on that one first, and then
the
we'll do
green?
the other one. Yeah, I thought with the green.
Okay. And I love the other one too. So I will introduce the other one while I put this on. Shafali, you have to remind me Galen pants in black.
Galen capris in black, yes.
And the Terrera
Other colors, yes. We will do that right after this live once everything's on the website.
Yeah, once everything's posted. Okay, love. How has this not sold?
It's stunning, guys.
This would look great with the Nochi pants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is so freaking beautiful. Those colors in there are divine. You know, you guys were saying that I look really good. Thank you. I think it's just the lipstick. I think if you wear a bright lipstick, you can pretty much do anything.
I feel like this is a diversion, honestly.
It's the lipstick. Oh, and I got a little poofiness under my eye today. Don't know why. Okay. So, part 2 is, this has to come off. I can honestly, if you guys are ever here Friday night, come join me. It's so much more fun to play dress up with a friend.
Yeah, and then I can pick all the fun outfits as everybody. It's so fun.
Wednesday, we are playing dress up with one of our customers. If you're able to join us on Wednesday evening, somebody has signed up. Thank you so much for signing up to play dress up with me. So we're going to be playing dress up on Wednesday. So I hope you can tune in for that. And don't forget the sneak peek goes live on Tuesday at 10. And it's fully automated. So if everything goes wrong, we'll know at 10:01.
Jane Byrne says, I'm laughing out loud. Yes, the lipstick is nice, but truly.
That's cute, Shafali.
Thank you. I feel like it's been a long time since I've done like crazy combos.
Yeah, this is a crazy combo. It works. But okay, honest opinion, this is warmer and this is cooler.
Yeah, that's the problem. Tonally, they're the same, but like color-wise, cool versus warm, they're not the same.
But maybe once you add the necklace.
I thought the necklace helped a bit because it tied in that green.
You're just getting ready for the fashion show, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm starting to think that way. Yeah, that makes it work better. But you know what? I don't dislike it. I think it's kind of fun. I would
It's
totally
really
do
fun.
this. Like, why not?
And then you have that really great olive base that kind of just meshes everything together.
Yeah. I kind of love it.
And Margot, the live on Wednesday is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. And any of you, if you are in town, you can just go onto our website. I believe you go to Start Here in the menu.
Yep.
And you can sign up for a dress up on any Wednesday. Or if you are not here on a Wednesday and you'd like to do it another day, just send us an email or a message. And we'll get it sorted out for you.
Yeah, I think it's really sweet that way too.
That's really cute. You know what I think what it is I just love both pieces, all three pieces.
Yeah.
But this piece is spectacular.
I think so too.
It's art. Love it. Okay, one last piece.
Yes, there is a little set there.
I think I can put it on over this.
I think you can too. Oh, the sneak peek. Yes, it's at 10
Sneak peek is
a.m.
at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Time.
And everything is already on the website. If you want to check and make sure that you know where it is, it's on the website underneath the reviews or right above the reviews. You'll see it. It's a great big black bar that says sneak peek will be released and then has a button. And if you click the button's going to take you to somewhere that says there's nothing here. But at 10 a.m., if all the automations work perfectly, it will populate.
Here's to Shopify automation.
Yeah, let's see if those automations work. We're actually trying another automation right now. You might start seeing this if you've placed multiple orders within a couple of days of each other. We're trying to set it up so that it'll actually merge your orders and automatically refund you the shipping.
Wow.
We set that up today. So this is that new skirt. I kind of fell in love with it, so I got it for the store. It's got smocking and elastic here.
Yeah.
This one is a large, I believe.
It is a large. I
Yeah.
believe, yeah.
So this is a large, and it's really quite generous. Like, it fits me well without any binding whatsoever. I could probably go down to a medium. I feel like I could probably go to an extra large as well.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, because you tend to get looser stuff.
Yeah. So it is a full length skirt. Make no mistake. I'm 5'5", and mind you, if I put it at my natural waist.
Then it follows really nicely
It
that you can
does.
see the shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the cotton on this is so great. If you are somebody who loves a beautiful cotton, this is a really beautiful cotton. It's a little bit heavier weight. It's not that really light, like it's heavier than the pajamas, right? Like
Yeah.
It's got some significant weight to it. It's all printed cottons. It's really beautiful.
Do you want to show what we paired it with?
Yes, and I think, didn't you set up a reel with Mira?
Similar ideas,
Similar
yes.
ideas. Okay, so me personally, I would do something like that because I'm that old. That for me, just wearing like a skirt with a nice top makes me very happy. But yes, I can go a little crazy
If you want to go a little kooky
if
crazy.
I want to go a little crazy. So this one is a self-pocket dress. Ooh.
This, guys, is a beautiful self-pocket dress. I loved this.
Those
Mira was
colors.
checking it, and I literally grabbed it from her head.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Such a unique combination.
And then this is a pink. I hope it's not coming out as a peach. It really is a pink. Isn't it? Yeah, it's a pink.
I would say there's a bit of peachiness to it, in my opinion. Or
It's
like
a very pinky watermelon.
It is very watermelon.
It's watermelon.
Yeah.
So, oh, look at that together.
So I did pick a skirt that kind of had these tones, so it would work.
Very, very free-spirited.
Yeah.
I do love it. I think I would belt it.
I think you would too, yeah. That's very good vibe.
It's cute. You know what? It's a little out there, but then so am I. Sometimes.
I mean, people do think sorry not sorry's out there.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, usually people are just wearing, what, black t-shirt and jeans?
Yeah.
So I think we are pretty out there.
Life is too short for a black t-shirt
Yeah.
and jeans. Black t-shirt and jeans is your underpinning.
For
And then
the sorry not sorry,
throw on your
yes.
sorry not sorry. Okay, so I think we're done. What time is it?
It is 10:06.
That's not bad. Better than last week, guys.
Woo!
Yay! So next time I see you, next Wednesday, we're going to be doing a live dress up with one of our customers, and we will post a blog about it later. So if you check the bottom of our website now, I've got all of our dress ups there. If the person who's dressed up with us has allowed it, and it has their measurements, so that you can say, oh, the person she did dress up with was 5'8", and with this bust size, that's me. So then you could go in and see how the different styles look on them. So we'll probably be posting this one as well. If it's okay with the customer, we'll turn it into a blog and we'll turn it into a video. Then I will see you guys next Friday. The shipment will not be here by then. But then 2 weeks from today, I will be showing you the new shipment, if all goes well.
If all goes well. Dun dun dun!
Well, actually, there's the slightest chance that the shipment will arrive Friday, but it's really, really slim because they're shipping Monday, and it generally takes 7 days. So it'll probably be like 2 weeks. So the long weekend, just before the long weekend.
I hope so, yeah.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun. I'll be back again Wednesday, Friday. Love to see your questions and let me know whatever we can do here to help you. We kind of love dressing people up,
Yeah,
so
we do.
even if you want to do a video chat with us, we'd be like, oh yay, this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.